Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for pressing play and making your way to my channel. Can you please do me a huge favor before we get into this next episode? Can you please hit that subscribe button? Go ahead and find it right now and smash it, obliterate it for me one time. It'll be greatly appreciated. Obviously, it'll help my channel grow. If you see the like, give me a bunch of thumbs up. I can take all of them that you are willing to give me. And of course, leave me some comments. Let's chit chat. Let's talk it up. So again, before we get into anything else, smash that subscribe, hit the likes. You already know how to share it and repost it across all social medias. Go ahead and do that for me one time. But thank you guys for being here. Please stay tuned, and I hope you thoroughly enjoy this next episode on In House Convos. Thank you very much. All right, yo, what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of In House Convos. I'm excited. I got my brother, my homeboy, the living legend, a West Coast living legend, urban legend around these parts, you know what I'm saying? It's my homeboy, where this friendship and this relationship goes deeper than music, beyond the music. This is, when you think about family, and it's family you choose that doesn't have to be blood, this is the exact definition. This is my homeboy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my homeboy one time. It's Rhino.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up?
How you feeling, big dog? How you feeling?
Good, I'm good. I'm living, bro. That's the only thing that matters.
Exactly, man. It's like I'm slowly learning to be more grateful and humble, like for the little things, and not let the small things like build up, and just like you said, just living. And it's like just waking up is so like undervalued and underappreciated. So it's like I'm working better on myself to like be in that same mindset, that same mind frame, because it's easy to get distracted out here, man. It's easy to feel, some type of way. So
It's real easy, baby. But you got to remember, God blesses you 3 times when you wake up. He woke you up, your heart's beating, and you got air on your lungs. That's all you need.
dude, that's facts, man. But like I said, I wake up and it's like, fuck, man. My ankle just popped. Man, it's sore again. Like my foot hurts. Right away, it's like I go to negativity, and I'm working on being better though. I eventually want to get to a point where I wake up and have some type of journal or book where you start writing things you're grateful for, and things like that. I try to count my blessings. I try to do all that. It's work in progress, big dog.
That's all you can do, bro. We all have our bad days or good days. We all wake up like that, but I mean, it's just how you take it.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. And I wanted to thank you for reaching out. At the time you reached out, I wasn't really feeling nothing, going through anything. It was prior to that, and I just happened to try this new software. It's called Opus Clip, and it takes anything like a YouTube video that you did, and it'll chop up shorts and reels and stuff for you. And it kept picking up on all of these where I'm like complaining in them. And I was like, fuck, like, did I complain that much throughout the whole video? 'Cause it was only like a half hour, but it just chopped up all those. So I was like, well, I need to put content out. So I put it out. But at the time, prior to doing that, though, that video, I was telling my wife, like I got really, I don't want to say emotional, maybe sensitive. Because like I want to do this podcast route. I want to do this. I want to add this on top of the music. Like I want to be able to build something up and be able to give back and help out. It doesn't have to necessarily be artists who are trying to get exposure, but like to anybody who may just need to vent, or if they're trying to promote their own business, entrepreneurs, anything. I want to get this platform to that level. But I tell my wife, like I guess I just woke up sensitive or on the wrong side of the bed, and it's like obviously we're outside because that's what my budget could afford.
Yeah.
I don't got no studio. This ain't a real studio setup. Like I said in that video I did, if I was to take the camera and pan it around, you can see, it's a canopy. There's some sidewalls. This is all, just shit that's hanging. It's not, it's not real. So I was telling her, I was just really emotional at the fact that that's what I had to deal with. That the fact that because I don't have a studio or somewhere to actually do it, that I had to deal with the heat that day. It was fucking hot. So I'm trying to cool it down, and it didn't work. So I was getting upset at that. And then like today, I seen the breeze. I knew the wind was coming. Since I woke up, so I was fine. That day there was no wind the whole day,
And at the time that it was, I turned my tent because at a certain time the sun starts hitting this way,
Yeah.
and it kind of hurts the eyes, and I start glaring, and I don't want to look goofy into the camera, so I just turned it so I faced out. You know, and it's a lot more pleasant that way. But across the street, like, there was no trees that were moving. There's a flag at this house. No flags were swaying. It was nothing going on. But right here, it was just hitting heavy with wind. So I told my wife, like, what the fuck, man?
And I
Like,
see that you took it as a metaphor, huh? Like it was just you, your feelings.
yeah, like, and I told my wife, like, right away, like, I got, like, super, like, sensitive, and all of a sudden I was like, I started, like, trying to, like, make a justification. Okay, like, is God testing me? But then I was like, so all of a sudden I started going, not at God, but, like, at that thought, like, well, why do I gotta be tested for? Like, I'm already struggling enough with this setup as it is. I don't have the funds, you know, as it is. I can only do it on certain dates, you know. I was like, so why is God giving me another test, you know? So I started thinking like that, like really rational. I started telling her, like, I've already been through so much shit in my life. Like, what more do I need to prove, you know?
Yep.
And I told her I have no idea why I went that direction. As to maybe it was just like I said in the video, like I was painting myself as a victim, and I needed somebody to blame. So I was like, it's God doing this shit to me, you know? Like, when in reality, not like I don't feel that type of way. It's just, you know, you're outside. These are the elements outside. You know, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You say some stupid shit. Like, it's just these things were adding up. But like just that day, I let it all out, and I got some of it on camera. A lot of it I didn't though. But I told my wife, like, I even feel sorry that I bitched so much about it. You know, because this is my choice to do this. This is my choice to, you know. And she was real, like, sweet about it. She was real cool about it. For a little bit, she didn't even say it. She just, you know, sat there with me in silence. Like, it was nice. It was just, it made me like do that reflecting where I was like, man, I'm a piece of shit right now. I should shut up, you know.
Nah, it's not that, bro. You were just in your feelings. It's understandable.
Yeah, I just, you know,
See what I'm saying?
it's
We
just
all,
trying to get out of them was a hard thing, you know.
yeah, we all wake up like that though. Like, but you gotta think. If you're gonna wake up like that, just thank God you're up, bro. You're awake. How many people didn't get to wake up that day? See what I'm saying?
So now it's
Bad
facts.
or good day, you still have life in you, brother. See what I'm saying?
That's true. Have you always felt like that waking up, or did you have to go through some shit and?
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing, brother. Life changes you. Life is the biggest teacher you're ever gonna deal with.
Yeah.
Life changes you. You see what I'm saying?
You see, and I'll tell you, it's stuff like this where it's like, of all the times that this can happen, like I knew something like that was gonna happen. Like I'm just waiting for like an Amazon person to walk up next, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just it always happens when I'm outside, bro. Anyways, but yeah, has there been like, I know I get life changes you, but has there ever been like moments where you can maybe like look back and be like, yeah, I was this way, and then boom, this happened. Okay, now I think like this. You know, I mean, it could have been like you came to religion, your daughter was born, or, you know what I mean? Was there anything like significant, or you just from birth, like you just had that,
Wow,
mentality?
we're gonna get deep on the first episode, huh?
Talk about it.
You know what? You know what changed me, brother? My brother passed away.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. But
It'll be 8 years this November that my brother passed away.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
When you lose one of the members of your immediate family, you reevaluate everything, bro. Everything you reevaluate to the T, bro. Everything, the way you were changes, bro. Because now a piece of you is no longer there, bro. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. How did you deal with that, man? I mean,
You don't deal with it. You just learn to live with it, and you can't never. You, how can I say? Like for instance,
yeah.
your grandpa passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't you
2019.
see what I'm saying? And you don't get over it. It's you just learn to live with it.
Yeah.
Cause there's always one little thing, bro. A song on the radio or something that's gonna make you think of that person, bro. You don't get over it. You just learn to deal with it. It's the weirdest thing. People always think that you're gonna get over it. No, you're not gonna get over it, bro.
Kind of learn to like live with it.
Live with it,
Live
yeah.
with the
You just
pain.
live with
and
it.
When, if you don't mind me asking, when you first went through it, when it all was, so sudden, did you find any outlets, good or bad, to kind of help you numb the pain at least? Like, did you get heavy into drinking? Did you start, listening more to like Christian music or something? Like, was there anything you did that kind of helped you navigate? The only reason I ask, cause like when I lost my grandpa, like I don't know, I was just numb. Like obviously I was in pain. Obviously, like I cried all the time. Obviously, like there was times where I would cry like in the shower or on the way to work or something, cause like nobody would be around to see it. I just get it out of my system.
It's funny that you say that. Luckily for me, I have both of my parents still, right? And one thing my apostle which told me, or both of my parents told me, life keeps going, bro. Life keeps going. No matter what you're going through, life keeps going. See what I'm saying? So I really didn't have an outlet. I didn't start drinking more. I just realized I have a little girl. She needs me. So I just have to do it for her, bro. You can't go nuts. You know how people like lose it
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
lose a loved one.
yeah. That's why I was asking, cause not personally, but I've heard stories of like people they get heavy into drugs or heavy into drinking, and before you know it, like they spiral out of control because they don't know how to cope. They don't know how to deal with it. And I mean, not that death isn't always around us, but you still never plan for it when it's like your closest ones, your loved ones, your family. Like we don't have the tools for that, you know.
Nope. Nope.
So that's just I was just curious on how you dealt with it, because since
No-
I've known you, I think I've known you for I probably knew you when your brother was still alive.
yeah. Nothing's gonna prepare you for death, bro. Nothing's
Yeah.
gonna prepare you. See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just how you deal with it. Like you said, a lot of people they lose it. A lot of people get into something else, or just a lot of people just learn to live with it. And I think that's the best thing to do. Just learn to live with it. Because I mean, whether you get into drinking, into drugs, into a negative outlet, a positive outlet, that's still an outlet.
Yeah.
You still have to learn to deal with it. So if you don't, I mean, see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. You can easily lose control fast, man. I remember not wanting to be around anybody. I remember not wanting to talk to nobody. I remember like having those moments where I was even like, you know what? If I didn't wake up, like at least I'd be with my grandpa. I'd be okay again. Stuff like that. It was brief. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't like an everlasting thought. Like, man, like grandpa, I want to go with you. It wasn't like I wasn't begging for me to be taken. I was very self aware. I had my son at the time. My daughter wasn't born yet, but I had my son. I knew my wife, my family. I knew I had my responsibilities and my obligations, and I felt like a lot of pressure was also weighing on me at the time, to where if I showed I was weak or crying or hurt, that it would affect everyone around me. Because I felt like at that time, I felt like I could be wrong, but I just felt like everybody was looking to me at that time. So I felt like I didn't even get the opportunity to really grieve and mourn and so I think maybe that's why for so long I was just crying it out and crying it out.
I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. I mean, I'm not no tough guy. I mean, I do cry. There's moments I cry, bro. But I mean, what you gonna do? Just dwell on it all your life, or keep living life?
Keep kind of gotta was it keep it pushing for like their legacy, their memory.
Yeah,
Kind of do what you think they would approve of, or just imagine that they're still here with us in spirit and
yeah.
guiding us.
Pretty much.
Do you I know we've talked before in the past, But this is, for anybody who's going to be watching this, do you consider yourself a religious person? And if so, what religion, I guess, do you follow?
I mean, I don't consider myself religious. I was raised in a Christian household.
Okay.
Okay, I've always believed that there's a God, there's a devil, there's a heaven, there's a hell. You have to believe there's some. I'm not saying you have to believe in God because I know there's people that don't believe in God. But you have to believe that there's a higher being, a supreme being. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody has to believe. You have to believe in that. So, I mean, yeah, I've always believed in God. I mean,
So, would you say you're more open to the idea of religion, just not like you just don't follow like one religion itself?
I don't.
Like
I don't.
you
I don't. I don't. I don't believe in religion. I believe in having a belief. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Belief and religion is two different things.
So you believe there's a higher power.
That
You
there,
may not know what it is, but there's
there, is,
something.
there has to be
Has
a
to
higher
be.
power.
At any time when you were, I don't mean to keep going on about your brother, but
No,
like,
you're fine. That's fine.
when you went through it with your brother, at any time did you happen to start doubting that higher power or question that higher power? Because I know right away, like when that shit happened with my grandpa, the first thing I started doing was just.
The time I asked my dad about death when I was a kid,
Mhm.
when his father died, my grandpa,
Mhm.
I was like probably like 10, 11 years old.
Mm.
And and my dad's always been the type of
Mm.
person, he'll tell you a straight out answer. He doesn't give you you know how the parents are like to kids, oh well this happens and
Oh yeah, like kind of
no,
sugarcoated.
my dad is a straight shooter, bro. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He just told me we all have an expiration date, bro. When you gotta go, you
That's
gotta
real.
go.
You gotta respect that. That's real.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. That's part of the show, right?
Yeah.
When 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 that day is, we don't know, but we all have our exiting date. When, we don't know. You can live 1 year, you can live 100 years, but eventually you're gonna leave this earth.
That's true. That's true, and that's a. It's like a crazy way to put it, but it's like so truthful that there's an expiration date on us. Like nothing lasts forever. And what they say, the only things that are guaranteed is death and taxes. And it's like,
Guaranteed.
wow.
That's funny, brother. I heard a quote the other day that said, "This is crazy, bro." I heard a quote that said, "You know how people say you don't know what you got until it's gone?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie, bro. You knew what you had.
You knew what you
You
had,
just never expected it to leave.
mm.
You never thought it would leave.
Dude. That's deep. That's so
You
deep.
never would think it was gonna leave you, bro.
That's so That's so deep.
That's why we take advantage of it."
Especially, I mean, that relates so much to like family though. Like for me, like I was very very blessed and grateful that my parents had me when they were young, because I got to be in my grandpa's life for 30 some odd years.
Let me ask you a question. What's it like What's it like having a grandpa?
Dude, for me, it was the best, man.
For real?
It was the best. When I was a baby, I distinctly remember, probably around the age of like 4 or 5, when he would be outside, I would go outside. For a long time, he would babysit me and my brothers. My older brother, my little brother wasn't there yet. He would babysit us, so he would live with us. There was so many years, and I'm not talking a year here and there. I'm talking like 5 years here, 10 years here, 5 years here, 3 years here. Like he would live with us. We always had him in the house with us, so I was always with him. I was always outside with him when he was cutting the grass, when he was washing the car, when he was just sitting on the driveway. Like I was always with him. And it's funny, I'll get back to that, but this is why I do so much stuff on the driveway now that I think about it, because my grandpa was always on the driveway. My grandpa was always on the driveway, either drinking or watering or doing something. And same thing, my dad would come home from work, pull up a chair, and be sitting next to him, and they'd be right there on the driveway.
Yep.
So that now I'm saying it out loud. That's probably why I love being on my driveway. But yeah, so like mine and his relationship, like it was the closest I've had with anybody. It was very educational. I said it in another podcast because of him. I see my first pair of tits.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, man. He was, my grandpa was just a real one, man. To have a grandpa, it was the blessing of having another dad who probably loved you more than a son, because they look at you like, man, like this is my creation's creation, like this is the lineage living on, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like the love felt deeper and stronger. And me and him did everything together. We went everywhere together. There's not one thing that we didn't do, or not one thing that didn't happen that we didn't experience together. I mean, you would have thought we were like brothers, the way like we fucking like did everything. So it was cool. Me and him had
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
yeah, we had the most realist like relationship. Something that'll probably I can probably never replicate again. But I'm trying to have with my son. Right? Well, my son, my daughter, and when my sons get all old enough, like I want them to have that type of like bond with me, because I just know how much it influenced me, how much it changed me. I know how special it was. I like some of my best memories with my grandpa, and it's like I want my kids when they get older to be like, man, we had so much fun with Dad doing. So yeah, so to have a grandpa, it was most definitely a blessing. And like I said, for my grandpa, he was a young grandpa at the time, and my mom and dad were young when they had me, so I was able to grow with him for 30 some odd years. So I had.
See, I think that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I asked you that because, like, for instance, my mom's dad passed away the year I was born.
Yeah.
Okay. Then my dad's dad passed away when I was 11. So I really grew up without a grandfather.
What about grandma?
I had grandma.
Yeah, grandma?
Yeah. I was close to my mom. I was closer to my mom's mom more than my dad's mom because she lived in TJ. So distance, we used to see her every once in a while. But my abuelita, which is my mom's mom, I was real close to her, bro. Like,
Life lessons and everything.
yeah, no. She taught me how to work in the garden and stuff like that.
Do you catch yourself still doing things now that she taught you back then, or maybe just looking at life a different way, or having appreciation towards, X, Y, and Z because of something she was showing you back then?
Actually, yeah.
Like for instance, like you said, she taught you how to garden. Like, do you
Yeah.
still do things at your house right now where it's like you know how to work with crops, or what I mean, like
Yeah.
vegetables and
It was funny, bro. Like, you would go to her house, and for a snack she would have a grapefruit, bro. Grapefruit.
grapefruit?
How many kids like grapefruit?
I don't think any, unless unless they like put sugar all over
I
it or
love
something.
grapefruit, bro.
Yeah. I never had the taste for it. I don't like dislike it. I would
Yeah.
eat it, but it's never been like, what, I want to get a grapefruit. It's never been that. I've been like that with oranges,
Yeah,
oranges and
my
watermelon.
abuelita, man, I actually love going to her house, bro.
That's what's up, man. Where did you say she was in TJ?
No, my dad's mom,
Dad's mom was TJ, and where was his grandma at?
she used to live here in California.
And you've been SoCal your whole life?
Yes, SoCal, been everywhere. I lived from South Central to San Isidro, and everywhere in between.
So L.A. All L.A. your whole life?
Well, San Isidro is in San Diego County. San Isidro is literally the
What am I thinking of? San
San
Jacinto,
Isi-
maybe? I don't
San
know.
Isidro is literally the last city before you go into TJ.
Oh shit! I don't know where I was thinking of that.
I lived everywhere in between, though.
Inland Empire.
I never lived in the Inland Empire. Mostly LA County and San Diego County.
Diego. What are your best memories of like San Diego County? Or was it like so far, like so long ago?
It wasn't that it was so far. It was just like I lived there from when I was like 8 or 9 years old to like I was 14.
Okay.
Then we moved back over here to LA County. But you know what? San Diego's cool, bro. San Diego's cool. It's a good area. It's nice.
Padres fan?
Huh? Nah, my dad's a Padres fan.
Okay.
I'm a Dodger fan. Sorry.
Is that where your parents primarily grew up too, San Diego County?
My parents grew up in TJ,
Oh,
in Tijuana, Baja California.
damn! And then they made the move over to
And
San
then
Diego.
they made the move to we made the move to LA because I was born in TJ.
Okay.
Even though I don't look like it, but I was born in TJ. We came over here when I was a newborn.
I would have said a little more Puerto Rican, yeah, but
Nah, I
I'm
ain't
just
Puerto
kidding.
Rican. Why does everyone say that, bro?
I just
You know what's funny though? My best friend's Puerto Rican.
oh, that's what's up.
So
That's what's up. Yeah, no, I was just bullshitting. But okay, so started TJ, then to LA, and then eventually you went back to San Diego County. Was that to be close to TJ?
No, that's just we moved over
Just
there.
where we went.
Just parents packed our bags and we moved over there.
And then you after that ended right back up in LA.
Yeah, back over here because where my dad worked at, moved over here to Santa Fe Springs, so
Mm.
he moved with the job, and it is what it is.
Where if you don't mind me asking, what did he do for his job?
He worked for the Vaughn's Distribution Center in Santa Fe Springs.
Like the warehousing.
Yeah.
Okay. So like that warehousing just runs in the family veins, then, huh?
It looks like it, brother.
You ever thought about joining the Vaughn's family or anything like that?
Nah, I never thought about it.
No, never had an idea to follow dad's footsteps, or,
No.
or did mom work, or she
No,
raised
my
the family?
mom was a housewife.
All
Just
right.
like she worked.
She put
taking
the
care of
chocolate out
us.
of you guys, huh?
Oh yeah,
put the
hell yeah.
chocolate out of you guys.
Old school. I got old school parents, bro. Remember that, dog?
Yeah, where they were allowed to hit you
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Now they are nice to my daughter and her and my niece. They love them. They're the sweetest people, according to them. Like I don't know the real.
Do they ever get in trouble when you hand the chocolate? Here you go. No, we don't do that no more.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's funny. How's the relationship with your daughter and grandma and grandpa?
Oh, she loves. She loves my mom. She loves my dad. She loves going to spend time over there with them at TJ, because my parents live at TJ.
Okay.
My dad retired and they moved over there. So yeah, my daughter loves them, bro.
That's dope, man. That's dope. How often do you go back to TJ?
I don't go that often, but I don't go that often.
Dude, I'm scared of TJ. I'm scared of Mexico, man.
It's not that it's not. It's
No, I'm not saying you're scared.
no,
I'm
it's
saying-
not
I'm saying
scary.
I'm scared.
No, it's not scary like people say that. Don't believe the hype, bro. Don't believe it, dog.
No, dude, I don't hear the hype. I watch too many movies and shows. That's my problem.
Don't believe the
that's
hype,
my problem.
bro. Don't believe the hype.
That's gonna be my downfall, dude. Like I'm never gonna I'm never gonna leave California with this. You know?
Nah,
I'm gonna be stuck out here, dog. I don't know. Like I would like to go. Like me and the wife and the kids. We just got our passports like a month ago, maybe, or yeah, probably about a month ago. So now like we can travel anywhere. You know, I got that new driver's license, the real ID one, all that.
for
So
real?
yeah, so we're set. Like we ever want to just pick up and go somewhere, like we're locked and loaded. We're good. But it's like, for me, I would love to go visit Mexico and the different beaches and all that. But like I said, I watch too many movies. And it's funny because not that we don't have like deadly gangs out here. Not that some of the shows and venues we popped up at is pretty. It's like a fucked up area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like we going and performing. Like we've been in some shady areas.
I mean, it has its bad areas and it has its good areas. I mean, it's like everywhere, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't just be
That's what
like,
I'm
oh my God, it's terrible over there. No, it's not. It's
But
not.
I don't see any documentaries and any of this other shit coming out
'Cause
where they talk about how good it
They
is.
never gonna show you the good stuff. They're always gonna show you the bad stuff so you can live in fear, brother.
And that's why I'm in California. That's why I can't go to Mexico. Hey, but it was funny. Like in my head, like I don't see any documentaries about all these other countries I want to go to. Like, I'll go there. I'll check it out, knowing it's probably fucked up over there too. You know what I mean?
Everywhere has its good and its bad, bro. You
Yeah.
can't be just like, oh no, it's bad over here, it's bad over there.
I'm telling you, it's my own
Just
fault.
go,
I
bro.
just
If
watch too many movies.
if it's in your bucket list, go, bro. Go.
You know, I don't think visiting Mexico is in my bucket list. I would say to perform out there. I've seen them throw some crazy festivals and some crazy rap artists, even like these cruises. They have festivals like where they party on the boat and there's artists, rappers performing out there. I would like to do something like that for sure. Something like that would be bucket list. But something like that, like I would have to have you there. I would have to have Mig and Milk and all them. Like I would have to have you guys fucking like be sure we're all good and collected. You know what I mean? Like it couldn't just be like one of these casual shows where it might just be me and the wife popping up or just me and you. Or it would have to be like a group. We'd have to mob down there.
Yep.
You know. Even though that would probably draw attention, but it's kind of like I'd rather have everybody with me than nobody. So something like that is for sure like bucket list, but as far as like visiting, like I never had like that aspiration to like I never had like I guess that connection to Mexico like
Yeah.
like I guess I should, but it's because like when my grandpa was alive, when my other grandpa was alive, like they never glorified Mexico for me. Because
Where
were
they from? They were from here or from over there?
My grandpa my grandpa that just passed. He was from Juarez. He was from Juarez. Excuse me. And I forgot where his dad was from. I forgot where the other side is from too. I forget the exact locations, but like it's just for them, nothing was ever glorified about being there. It wasn't until they came over here and all of a sudden they can afford houses, they can afford cars and shit. Like they had a better life. The jobs were there. We're paying good money versus the pennies back home. Everything that they did out here was legit versus things were like super cutting corners back there. Like my grandpa was always into construction. My grandpa was always into construction, building houses and apartments and
How come you didn't get into construction?
malls and dude, I've never had the aspirations to be a handyman. I've always had the creative. I've always had the creative to.
So that's why you do music, huh?
That's why I do music.
What got you into hip hop?
Poetry.
I like poetry.
But like the poetry I liked, it was like it wasn't like it wasn't deep. It wasn't like metaphorical. It wasn't none of that shit. It was the goofy stuff. It was like Dr. Seuss almost. It was the author was Shel Silverstein, and the books were Where the Sidewalk Ends, A Lighthouse in the Attic, and there was another one.
Books. I heard of them.
Yeah, they're like white covers, and they had like a black drawing, black lettering. But those books, because they were thick books, so I would just read the poetry nonstop.
That's funny.
Nonstop.
I got it. And you got into that at school, huh?
Yeah, dude. I remember it was 5th grade. I remember that 100% 5th grade, where I would spend more time reading poetry than paying attention. I would find myself at home going through poetry and just looking like, man, you can rhyme this with that. This can sound like this, and you can say, "I love you" this in different ways. Like it was all fascinating. That wordplay was fascinating.
Yeah, that's how I got it. That's how I got into poetry at school too. My favorite poet is Langston Hughes. You ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
Love that guy.
I can't say I'm familiar with the books or the work, but for sure I know the name.
Langston Hughes. He's from the Harlem Renaissance.
Mm-hmm. And just got you with
He
deep.
just got me, bro. He just got me because his poetry wasn't about love. It wasn't about loving somebody. It was about life.
Mm-hmm.
Life is about life, bro.
Have you? I mean, before reading that poetry, did you have like similar thoughts where like your thought process was always just life? You know what I mean? Like
No,
not the day-to-day
it wasn't
bullshit,
always
just like the bigger picture stuff.
Nah. It's just what I relate. I mean,
so the books kind of help guide you a little bit.
Help guide me into. I was always into hip hop. Then I started getting. I was always into poetry. And his poetry sounded just like hip hop. I'm sorry.
What was? Do you remember the first like artist, hip hop artist you remember listening to where you're like, man, I fucks with this one?
My first artist I ever heard? Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, not like hip hop. Something where you when you knew you're like, you know what? I'm a fucking hip hop head for sure. I love this music for sure.
Bro, you used to hear it everywhere, bro. Back in the day, back in the because you got to remember I'm from the '80s, bro. '80s,
80s baby.
'80s, baby. See what I'm saying? Yeah, hip hop was everywhere, bro. You used to hear the Beastie Boys, LL Cool J, Too Short.
Did you ever have that Adidas tracksuit?
Never had it.
You fucking liar.
Never had it.
You
Never
did.
had it. Never had it, bro.
You didn't have that with no hat or
Never
nothing?
had it.
I don't know why I can see you looking all fresh.
Till this day, bro. I'll
Uh-huh.
tell you, this is on everything I love to this day, and I've always liked them, and I've never had them. I've never had shell toe Adidas.
What? Even I had that. Dude.
We didn't have the money for them, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's a big reason too. Dude, that's fucking funny. I don't know. I can picture you with the Kango hat. I
Nah.
can picture you
Nah,
with the
I never
with
had-
the pant leg
never
rolled
had
up.
it, brother.
Well, how about this? How about I start doing some merch and I'll do it. I'll do it like
Do
that.
it, bro.
I'll bring it back. Would you rock it?
I'll rock it.
Yeah.
Now I rock it. I got a little bit of money. Nah, nah.
I feel that. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I can see you in like that LL Cool J get up. I can see you in like some Run DMC get up.
Run DMC, Too Short.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's, dude, all them cats, bro. Yeah, I've been hearing hip hop like forever. That's my number one love, bro. Hip hop is my love, bro.
Do you have like a top 5, top 10 that you can listen to on repeat?
Top 5.
It's
And in
as-
order or
no, just in general. You don't have to name. It doesn't have to be like your top 5, but just like artists you fuck with like heavily. Like let's say I was to bring out your one of your music apps, and it does like the recap of the year. Like what would be your top artist? Like who do you think you listen to?
that doesn't do it justice when you're gonna do the recap because you come out in it a lot.
You got that right. You got that right.
See what I'm saying? But you're not in my top
that
5.
You got that right. That's support right there, dog. That's
See
support.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't like.
Okay, well then, recap
okay,
aside.
okay. I'm gonna ask you your top 5,
Okay. So, all right. So,
and I did. Go ahead. I'll let you go first.
if I had to say a top 5,
Wait,
In-
okay,
in no
and I will make
particular
it harder. And I will make it harder. Don't include Tupac and Biggie.
oh, they wouldn't be in my top 5.
Oh, you crazy?
They wouldn't be in my top 5. You know why though? Because by the time I really came to listening to their music, they had already passed.
Oh,
So
I forgot.
was-
I'm older than you. I forgot about
So
that.
I was there during the wave. I distinctly remember when they got shot. I distinctly remember when they both died. The impact they had. Like I remember all of that. But I still wasn't like into hip hop just yet. So by the time they came and went, like I missed that opportunity to really get into it. And I've always been the type to like try to get to the next one, to the next, because I always like, hearing more and more and more. So even to my own detriment, like there's a lot of great artists that I haven't given due diligence to and gone back and listened to.
So
And it's not because they're not worthy of it. It's just because, there's who's this artist now? And, who's this artist?
So if we had to say, who's one of your artists that you like when you started hearing hip hop?
Well, my very first hip hop album that I remember listening, and it was because of my older brother. Shout out to my older brother. Was the Chronic.
Shout out, older brothers.
Yeah.
R.I.P. my older brother.
Yeah, you already know. You already know, fam. Forever in our prayers, forever in our thoughts, never forgotten. But the first album I ever heard was the Chronic 2001 album.
That's your first album.
The first album, Chronic 2001. That's the first one after hearing poetry, after discovering rap, after hearing my brother and his homies and then, listening and shit. And my brother used to DJ too, so I'd hear all the mixes. So all of that, that was like, okay, I love rap. I love hip hop. That was it for me. But like Snoop Dogg isn't one of my top 5. I listen to his shit. When it comes on, I know the words. I'm familiar with it, obviously, but it's like, to me, I don't have him on repeat. I don't.
You know who's one of my top 5? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably would or would not agree. I say Big Pun.
Big Pun. You fuck with him heavy?
I fuck with him hard, bro.
Yeah.
Big pun. Big pun.
Have you heard his son rap?
I've heard his son rap.
Dude.
He sounds like his dad.
Yeah.
He sounds like his dad. Yep.
I heard his son on there was this YouTube channel I used to watch called at first it was called Team Backpack, like all the backpack rappers.
Yeah.
And then it changed, I think, to World Underground or World MCs or something like that. But his son would get on, and it was a lot of play a beat, and you just spit your hardest bars, and that was it. Like, you just, whatever verse you want to give for however long you can give it, and he fucking goes off. He goes
And
off.
of course, Biggie, Tupac, but we're not including them in this top 5. So
Top 7 then, so include them.
all right, Biggie, Tupac, Big Pun.
That's 3.
Who else is hard? I mean, who else? I'll tell you who else. Method Man is tight.
Method Man, okay.
I fuck with Method Man hard.
Method Man, Wu-Tang for sure. The whole clan.
Wu-Tang is hard.
Okay, so we'll say Method Man and Wu-Tang. So we'll bring them on once. That's 4.
/ Wu-Tang.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Were you ever like Jay-Z?
Jay-Z's cool. He cool.
Would you consider him top for you or not?
For me, not.
What about who was his fucking Nas?
Huh?
Nas.
Nas is tight.
Would you
Nas
consider
is
him
tight.
one of them?
He's up there. He'll be like number 6.
Okay.
Nas will be number 6.
So you still got 2 more.
2 more.
Because you said Pun, Biggie, Pac, Nas, Method Man, Wu-Tang. So we're gonna go for 7. So you got 2 more.
Wow, my other 2.
And it doesn't even necessarily have to be like spitters.
Nah.
It doesn't have to be spitter. If you just like,
You know who I
like Nate Dogg or something, he don't spit, but he
You
sing.
know what I like? Quick. Quick is
DJ
tight.
Quick, okay.
DJ Quick is tight.
Okay, that's 6.
Yeah, I need to go back to listen to his albums. He's tight.
All right, you got 1 more.
DJ Quick is tight, and okay.
It's hard when you're on the spot, huh?
It's hard. Because I mean, I could find songs that are tight, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, this dude is tight."
But there's that difference too, and that I'm pretty sure that's where you kind of go.
DMX.
DMX, all right, DMX is hard. I'll give you that.
I fuck with
DMX
him.
is hard.
I fuck with him hard,
Because
bro.
I was gonna say there's songs where you hear and you're like, man, this is fucking sick, but then the artist who's putting it out, like the rest of the catalog is like, that's not too good. So it kind of makes it harder.
Bugging.
No, not DMX. I'm just saying like
his camp.
No, not even then. I'm just saying like in general, like when you're put on the spot and you try to think, okay, well I listened to this song, but then you start thinking, well that artist only had that maybe 2-3 good songs, but the rest of the catalog ain't good, you know. So it's like you start eliminating, like you listen to them, you listen to all these artists and all these guys, but you start finding yourself, oh shit, I have to eliminate because the whole catalog, like let's just, for whatever reason, let's just say you like that song Gangsta's Paradise. Coolio. Everybody loves that song. But also you're like, well, maybe the rest of his catalog wasn't strong. All right, never mind, not Coolio. So I'm saying like you're probably going through that process.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, like not that these artists aren't great, but they didn't have the catalog where you're like, okay, they're
you
top.
have to go back and listen to it. Like,
So Quick, Pac.
Not in no order. I'm gonna say Big Pun, DJ Quick, DMX, Method Man, and because we eliminated Biggie and
Well, if like I say, if you want to put him, that's fine.
Biggie,
Pac.
of course Biggie, of course Tupac, and
one more.
who was the other one we said?
Did you say Nas? Was it Nas?
Nas is tight.
What was it?
Tight.
Was it? I don't remember.
Nas
We're
is
gonna
tight.
have to run it back. Leave a comment if we made a mistake. Let us know.
Oh, we gonna make a lot of mistakes. Y'all gonna be leaving a lot of comments.
All right. So for me, top 5 or 7. I guess we can, if you want to go that route. Like right now, I would say I still fuck with Nipsey Hussle.
See, that one's hard, bro. Because I mean, a lot of people started listening to Nipsey Hussle when he got shot. when he died. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when they start fucking with him.
Yeah. Well, the reason I found out how deep his catalog was because he like, I shouldn't say it like that. I listened to him a lot. Like there were songs he did years ago with like Drake and The Game and all, like, so I was already listening to him.
I was listening to him because I was into the mixtape scene, dog. The mixtape scene, he was
Okay.
allowed in that, dog. So I was
So
listening to him. To
I
that.
was always aware of the mixtapes. I would hear a track here and there, but I didn't do my due diligence.
Yeah.
Then when the whole thing came out where he was gonna finally drop a studio album, you know, the whole works where he was finally gonna go all in, was the Victory Lap album.
Yeah, because that was his own. I think that was his only
That was the
studio
only
album.
studio,
Huh?
but he had like so many mixtapes.
Oh, he had a
before.
lot of mixtapes, bro.
So
He had the
before that,
Slousin' Boys. He had a gang of them.
before that came out, and I heard about it, I started looking back into it. I was like, you know what? Then I did the deep dive on him. So for years, I was already listening to him. But then I did that deep dive, and it queued up. Then his album dropped, and I was like, damn, like, I completely fucking came late to this party. But like like I said, I listened to him over the years. I just didn't invest the time that I should have. It wasn't, like I said, until he announced he was doing that album, and then I was like, you know what, let me go back. You
And
know,
the same thing with the mixtapes. I got to hear this kid named K Dot.
Mhm. Oh,
You ever heard of
shit.
K Dot?
K Dot? Yeah.
K Dot. You know who K Dot is?
So you relate to K Dot?
No, in the mixtape scene. And when he used to put out the mixtapes,
Uh-huh.
some kid named K Dot, aka Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
He's
And so you knew about him before.
I
he blew.
knew.
Was he always top dog? It was always top dog.
He was
Or
cool.
TDE
He's
or
always
some
been
shit like
cool.
that?
He's always been cool. I mean, I fuck with him. I like some of his shit. Yeah.
I think he's a great artist. I think he's solid. I for sure think he won that rap beef.
So
I-
he
he-
definitely killed it, bro.
He wouldn't be in my top though. I
So
I don't
okay,
know.
besides
So-
Nipsey,
so for sure Nipsey. For sure Joyner Lucas. Nipsey.
I heard of him, but I've never heard his music.
Dude, when we mob out later, I'll play you a
It's-
couple tracks. Fucking spitter, dope ass beats, fucking just a solid, talented artist, dog. Solid, guaranteed. Like he's from the East Coast. He's
Like, I get-
Maryland or Maine or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Like all these, some of these new cats, I get them confused, dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm getting older, I guess.
But at the same time, there's so many artists, you know.
Yeah.
And because there's social media and all this other shit available, everybody pops up, you know.
Yeah.
But Nipsey, Joyner,
Oh, so you're going recent?
well,
Oh yeah, because you're younger than me. Yeah, that's right.
like I said, like I really got influenced around it, like around 2001. But then you know, just growing up, poetry that, you know, back and forth. It wasn't really. I didn't really start appreciating these artists until, you know, now that I think about like who I truly fuck with heavy, and it was, like I said, Nipsey, it was Joyner, it was Drake, but it was Drake before he blew up when he did his mixtape stuff, and then he took off, and I was like, all right, this dude's fucking. He's like,
He's one of your top 5.
yeah. He's just, to me, he's legendary. Not that he didn't get killed in this beef or anything like that, but it's just you can't deny his pop star status. If people want to say he's not a rapper, he's a pop star, whatever, fuck it, whatever. But he's still like, to me, he's our era's Pac. He's our era's
What's the deal
Michael
with what's the
Jackson.
deal with Drake though, bro? I never really got into him. Like he has some songs with like Lil Wayne that are pretty cool.
Well, like he can spit, he can drop bars, he can rhyme, but like his appeal has always been like he can rap and sing. So when you kind of are able to mix that and fucking really like craft that to where I'm gonna make this a little bit more melodic so it sounds smoother. I'm gonna spit these hot ass bars down it too. Like it's just so much he packs into one. Like he's a true entertainer. Like he's able to me. That's what I think.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
got you.
able
I got you.
to bring these
So
different crafts
Nipsey,
together.
Joyner, and Drake.
Nipsey, Joyner, Drake. There's a rapper who's not mainstream. His name's Whit Lowry. He's some white boy rapper. Whit, Witt, and Lowry, like Mike Lowry, but Whit Lowry. This dude, he's
I don't think I've heard of him.
you know what? Not too many people have, but he's fucking sold out House of Blues, sold out the Observatory. Like he sells out, man. He moves units. He does what he does. Solid, passionate, fucking rapper. He just beast of a beast. I'll play something of his too, but he's more like storytelling.
Okay.
So if you like when you're at work, I know sometimes you can put on an album or just tell stories, and you can just do what you got to do because you can hear the stories play out. That's one of those artists where it's easy to just like get lost in his music. It's like fuck, like I'm feeling some type of way, and then all of a sudden this song just hits, and you know what I mean? Like it's just very like easily relatable. But he's a great artist that I've seen like 4 or 5 times. Wifey likes him, so I'll fucking anytime he pops up out here, I'll try to get to his shows and go to his shows. So I got one more. I'm trying to think like who's like really influenced me. That's why.
So that's 4.
Yeah. Nipsey, Joyner. I mean,
It's hard,
well, it would have to be like Eminem and Wayne, like 5 and 6.
Eminem is tight.
Not like in order, but like, cause like.
How did I forget about Eminem? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's no way like
Eminem is
everybody wasn't influenced. Everybody at one point was influenced by Eminem.
Eminem is
and
tight.
Wayne.
I don't
You know
care
what I
what people say. He's tight, bro. He's tight.
Yeah, so like I was trying to like not give those like how your obvious ones are like Pac and Biggie. To me, the obvious ones for me was like okay, well Wayne and Kanye.
Wayne is tight though.
Wayne and Kanye.
Wayne is hard, but have you heard all his catalog?
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember I was listening to him when he was coming out in Cash Money.
Dude, he's a beast, and you know you're a beast when you're fucking forgetting your lyrics because you record so much.
Because people don't realize Wayne's been around since
Dude,
probably late 90s, early 2000s.
like probably like 3 decades now.
Yeah, bro.
Probably like 3, if not close to 3.
Because he came out in that song, Back That Ass Up.
Yeah, man. Wayne's a beast. Like I said, I was trying to like avoid that because everybody's like, oh well, wait, Wayne. And,
Wayne is tight. Wayne is
and-
tight. I fuck with Wayne, bro.
But yeah, like I was trying to give like more like the artists that I really think like now kind of inspire me like much more to like level up and shit. And for sure, like I said, Nip, Joyner, Whit, Drake,
Because you have one more.
Wayne.
Right? 'Cause he said Whit, Drake, Nipsey, and Joyner.
Whit, Drake, Nipsey, Joyner. Who
The 5th one, one more. Eminem's going to be your 5th one?
M, Wayne, and then we'll go 7. M, Wayne, and I just had it on the tip of my tongue. M, Wayne, J. Cole. Well, older J. Cole.
J. Cole is tight.
Older J.
I
Cole.
fuck with J. Cole,
Some of the new stuff now, like, cause I'm not a fan of like the lo-fi beats. Any like lo-fi beat, I've never been a fan of it, and it feels like that's his route now, because that's.
I fuck with J.
Dude, his
Cole hard, bro.
his lyricism is top notch. He's a hell of a performer.
Like,
I've seen him a couple times.
From my newer artists, was definitely number 1.
In the top 3 rap debate, I'll put him and Drake over Kendrick. And I know people don't agree with that because of what Kendrick just did, but it's like
I fuck with J. Cole.
Yeah.
J. Cole's is tight, bro.
I think J. Cole is fucking
J. Cole is tight.
in a league of his own. He just didn't want to show it, but yes, those would be my 7. So like I said, your obvious 2 was Pac and Biggie. My obvious 2 was M and Wayne.
You can't be from the 80s and 90s and not fuck with Pac and Biggie, bro.
No, I feel you. I
See
feel
what
you,
I'm
but yeah, like
I mean,
like
I grew up listening to Too Short and Cool G Rap and all them cats, but I mean, like you said, when we really started fucking with hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Do you remember your first like hip hop concert you went to, or your first rap concert?
first rap concert. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. My first rap concert I went to. Was probably Crush Group, dog. K Day.
Like a couple years back, like
Yeah,
2 years
they've
ago.
been doing it for like they've been doing it
How
for a
old is it?
while, bro.
It's been for a while. You know what? You're probably right.
That's probably my first
I-
rap concert, bro.
I got invited to go, like, the whole VIP rollout. At the time, my pops was driving for this.
And I went to
This
that
girl.
concert in 2017. No, yeah, 2017.
Okay.
So that's my first rap hip
So,
hop.
so that was it. 27.
No. I'm lying. My first hip hop concert. My bad. Sorry. Get old your mind. Fuck.
From back in the trailers, crack.
That's what happens when you get old, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. So sorry. No, my first rap concert was Anger Management Tour. You remember Anger Management Tour?
Was that the Eminem one?
Yeah.
You went to the Eminem? Yeah.
That at Madison Square Garden.
When'd you go to New York? Did you go just for that concert?
No, it was gonna be there, so we decided to go.
Oh shit. That's what's up. How long, dude? That had to have been like 20 years.
That was back in.
It had to be at least 20.
2000. I'm gonna say 2005.
Yeah. Oh, 19 years. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember when they did
2005.
fuck. There was like the concert. They made a whole like a DVD about, a movie about
Oh, you talking about Up in Smoke?
Up in Smoke tour.
Yeah.
Dude.
I wanted to go to that concert so bad, bro.
Dude, that shit, that I can watch that till this day.
I have it on my pad.
And just be like in shock and all, like, man, like, this is hard. This is dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No,
Up in Smoke.
Up in Smoke one was sick. I really enjoyed that. Everything about that was fucking like top notch to me.
Dude, now that we're talking about MCs, how can I forget about the Dog Pound?
As
Corrupt is hard, bro.
like, as like a top artist.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? How about we just do
Top group.
group, or how about West Coast? Because you had a couple
Ooh,
East Coast
West
in there.
Coast.
Yeah, you had a couple East Coast in there, so it kind of gives you a little more leeway, and a little more playroom.
Damn. West Coast.
And you can count the group as one if it makes it easier too, you know. So like if
I'll go Dog Pound.
so, like say if you want to say West Side Connection,
Dog Pound is tight.
Cypress Hill, you know what I mean?
What's the Cypress Hill tight, dog? But definitely Dog Pound.
I want to smoke would be real big dog.
Dog Pound because it's corrupt. Corrupt
I want
is
to
hard, bro.
smoke out would be real.
Corrupt is hard, bro. Corrupt is hard, and of course Snoop is tight.
Oh yeah, legend.
Legend.
So for your West Coast, you're gonna say Dog Pound
I
and
would say
Snoop.
Dog Pound right now.
Are you gonna count Snoop as part of all that movement too, or
Should
separate?
I fucking just called him.
All right. So Snoop, Dog Pound, all of them.
Snoop, Dog Pound.
DJ Quick still stays.
Oh, DJ Quick still stays. Who else?
West Side Connection.
Oh, you know who I fuck with?
NWA.
If we're talking about groups, not a lot of people's heard of them. Some group called The Mexicans.
The Mexicans.
The Mexicans. They're
If
from
you've
Long
heard
Beach.
of a group called the Mexicans from Long Beach, and we're not talking about tios and tias and primos, if you heard about this rap group, drop a comment, and you owe my homeboy a follow on Instagram. So go ahead with the group is the Mexicans.
The Mexicans. THA
The Mexicans.
MEXAKINZ.
What? I guess you're trying to make it different.
Oh, bro. If y'all,
I respect that. I mean, like I said, they're trying to make
if
it
y'all
different.
hip hop heads, fuck with them. Fuck with them, bro.
Did they drop a lot of albums or mixtapes or?
You know what that I know of? I've only known like 2 or 3 albums of theirs, but
Solid though, front to
they're
back.
solid, bro. Solid from Long Beach, bro.
Do you ever have any aspirations of ever trying to do music or radio hosting or anything like that?
I wouldn't radio host.
or like do anything in like,
I wouldn't
with
radio
music?
host.
You wanted to?
I would have liked to do that.
What Well, I guess it would have to be hip hop, right? That's your
It has to
your
be.
baby right
That's
there.
my love. I mean, I like music. I mean, I love other music, but
Mhm.
hip hop's my number one love, bro.
I feel you.
The Mexican side.
The Mexicans. So
Go check them out. You're
Dog
gonna be like,
Pound,
what?
the Mexicans.
It's Dog Pound.
You said Quick.
Quick is cool. I fuck with him.
What about Sugar Free? He still pops up
Sugar
everywhere
Free
now.
is tight.
He still pops up everywhere.
Sugar Free is cool, bro. If you really listen to the shit he says,
He'd be put on game. Excuse me. He'd be like checking the younger kids. It's funny.
Sugar Free is hilarious, bro. But some of his shit is tight, bro. Oh, bro. Shout out to the homie JB. He put me on to the because he's a big fan of them, and I ain't even gonna lie. I've heard of them, and I've heard their music before. But
Let me guess.
I started listening to them. Actually, the end of last year, the beginning of this year. Psycho Realm.
I was just gonna say that.
Psycho Realm.
You-
Oh, my bad. Psycho Realm, baby.
You know.
Shout out Psycho Realm.
You know. Roni Roden is heavy with them too, right?
Yeah.
Super heavy. Like,
Psycho, dude. I started listening to him, bro. I started from the first album.
yeah.
Don't disappoint. They don't disappoint, bro, at all. Song after song after song after song. You're like, dude, I'm waiting for one song to suck, bro.
Just got better and better.
Mm.
Over the course of like their albums, did it improve? Did anything fall off?
Bro.
Or was it just solid? You liked everything.
When I say I fuck with Psycho Realm, I'll fuck with them. They're tight.
This fucking guy don't stop driving up and down the street. I say we take his car from him, but. All right, we back. So we left off right now with
Psycho Realm.
Psycho Realm.
Psycho Realm.
And you say JB put you on?
Well, JB's a big fan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I seen his tattoo. I remember he had the tattoo, the mask.
Yeah.
That's like a real infamous like logo for them.
Yeah.
Their Psycho Realm mask. I know. Like my cousin has that, and I forgot who else. Maybe Mig. I think Mig has one.
Mask,
Yeah.
yeah.
Homie Ronnie Rome.
Yeah, I think he probably does have it. You're right.
Speaking of tattoos, when you getting your tattoos done?
I'm waiting for the homie, bro. I'm waiting for Eric, brother.
It's been a cool minute, huh?
Eric, shout out Eric. 1/4 of the Hold My Shirt podcast.
There you go. You know what? That's right. I should have put that in the intro. Me, Rhino, our other homeboy Ron, and then the homeboy Milkman. We're gonna be doing a podcast. Once I get more equipment, it's gonna be a 4-man podcast where we talk about whatever, whenever, however, whyever. It's gonna be what we choose, and you guys are gonna be forced to listen
It's
to.
gonna be 3 bald guys and 1 guy with hair.
You know what I mean? But it's gonna be called Hold My Shirt for the Hold My Shirt podcast. So right now you're looking at half of the crew. We're missing 2 more of the team members, but they're gonna be here soon, hopefully. And
Drop a comment if you like the name of the podcast.
there you go. Don't try to rename us either, though. I don't want to hear 4 Musketeers or anything like that. We got.
You can rename it all you want, but it's gonna be Hold My Shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Simple as that.
We're about to get on, so hold my shirt. You know what I'm saying? But
Just hold my shirt, bro.
But yeah, so that's I should have started with that, but that's gonna be a new podcast coming, along with In House Convos that I already do on the same channel, along with Combat Chit Chat that I do already on the same
Let me
channel.
cut you off real quick. Don't forget to check out my boy Marc the Franchise Music, Spotify,
Got that right, goddammit.
Apple,
Everywhere.
wherever
huh?
you hear music.
Yeah, I'm
tapes, CDs.
I'm a really good artist and a hell of a performer. It's like when I see when I see my numbers, and I'm like, how is that not more? You know?
Nah, I fuck with him.
Nah, you fuck with me. You do. You've been fucking with since day one.
I
dog.
fuck with him.
Since
He's tight.
day
I mean,
one.
hip hop is hip hop, bro.
Yeah, I respect that a lot. That's what I'm saying though. Like before I even did music though, when we met on the dock,
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how.
You know what? You know what got us talking, bro? Was we're both boxing fans.
Was it boxing?
Boxing.
That's what we
That's
started
all
talking
we
about?
started talking. We just started talking about
Like an
boxing.
upcoming fight or something, maybe?
Yeah, boxing. About we used to talk about all the fights we seen and everything.
Yeah.
And then you started telling me that you into hip hop, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I like hip hop too.
Yeah.
And then you started telling me about all this stuff. You started showing me your CDs. I was like, oh shit, dude is really into hip hop.
Yeah, I do this. I am him. What do the kids say? I'm him. I'm him.
Him, I guess.
I'm really that guy. You know what I'm saying?
He's that guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
actually that guy. He's Mark at that guy.
Yeah,
on
I'm that
Instagram.
guy, yeah.
Follow him.
Better follow me. Stop playing already. I'm getting tired of having to tell you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna buy views and all this stuff. So I need you guys to really run it up for me.
Stop playing, baby.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know that's funny because there's a couple guys that I talked to about boxing. I just do over the course of all those years, so many people. You know, it's like it's hard to keep track of who you met or how you met. You know, there's a lot of good dudes there though, man. There's a lot of good people there.
Then I started going to your shows.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like you were always showing support. Not all right. You showed me like what real friendship was before music was even involved. When we be at work, it was always respect. You never gave me attitude. You never like. There's a lot of like the other veterans and OGs that would try to like punk the newer guys or the younger guys. But like you were never one of those guys. You were cool with everybody.
I'm the cat that's gonna school you, bro. Like I'm gonna show you your way. I mean, you have to. You have to learn. You have to know how to teach people the way. That's what I'm saying.
No, and for sure, you were very instrumental on helping me when I was there. Like I said, you never once like did anything shady to me, said anything bad to me. I mean, of course, we always had our jokes. Of course, we were always talking fights and music and whatever. But like, there is not once ever been a moment
besides your football team that I don't like. I mean, that's the only thing we don't get along in.
Hold your tongue, young man. What do you mean? The Broncos? Come on now.
Really?
Come on now.
Broncos
it's all
about
game.
The Raiders, baby.
Broncos game. Stand up.
That's Raider
Broncos
Nation, baby.
Game. Man.
Raider Nation.
What's your guys' motto? We'll get them next year.
Our motto is: if we don't beat you in the field, we'll beat you in the parking lot.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, like I said, like we've always just been cool, man. It's always been so much mutual respect. It's always been like I said, like beyond music, you were not once. And there's a lot of shitty people there. You know them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that'll backstab. A lot of people that'll talk shit behind your back. Like
let them talk, bro. Let them talk.
No, for sure. But like I'm just saying that to make the point that you were never that, dog. You've always just been straight up,
man. They talk bad about Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
And what you think they're not gonna talk bad about you? Come on.
And that's what I was telling my wife because when me, you, Roan, and Milk started rolling out to these places together as a group, like I told her, and she even like had that like realization with me where it's like, man, like I'm surrounded by like great people who care about me beyond music. Because I've had a lot of people show up and like come to the shows and shit like that, and it's like they care about me at the shows.
And I always bug you, what's up? We're gonna roll to
what was the next
roll
one?
To that one? We're gonna roll to that one? We're gonna roll to that one?
Yeah, and like you're one of the few.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bug his ass. I make him kick it with me. Nah, just kidding.
You can't see, but there's a gun pointed at me. No. It's all love. It's all respect. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's. I was telling my wife that you guys truly like look out for me beyond music. Like it's you guys are like what friendship should really be about. Like
that's
the
era we grew up with, brother.
And a lot of people that I thought, not that they're not friends, but it's like now I see, okay, now that I haven't been there for about a year, it's you and it's Victor Perez who talk to me heavy. Everybody else who was like, I thought like we were like close.
They fell off.
Oh, Hefe hits me up.
Okay.
So Hefe too. Hefe, you, and Victor Perez. You more than anybody though.
It's been a year already?
Next month be a year.
Damn.
Yeah, next month will be a year. But yeah, like me and Vic talk on the phone, text messages, all this shit. I had to have him kick me out of the group chat or start a new one or something. Like, not to get too much into detail, but it was just like I'm not part of that no more. You know, it's like I don't get their jokes anymore because I'm not there to know what's really going on. And then like sometimes they'd go off, and it's like I don't understand what this means. Like, stop blowing up my phone. And because I'm an Android, not an Apple, I can't like block it. I'd have to block everybody, and I wasn't trying to do that. So I had to tell them, hey, dude, just take me out, you know?
Shout out Android gang.
Yo, Android gang, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, like everybody else, because my wife even told me, because I told her, like, man, like, when I was there, like, everybody was showing, like, mad love and all that. I was like, now that I've been out, you know what? Santos, too. He hits me up. I can't forget Santos. He hits me up.
I fuck with Santos.
Yeah, Santos, my homeboy, hits me up. But, like, everybody else who I thought would, like, you know, still rock with me, I told my wife, like, I feel like on Instagram I would send memes and everything, even right after I left, like, just, you know, like, to keep that bond together. I told my wife, I don't know if it's really genuine. Like, I don't know if, you know, how I feel about it. And she goes, stop sending memes, stop tagging people, stop doing that, and see
who really fucks with you.
See if they see who reaches out, and sure enough, it's really just been you, Vic, and Jefe and Santos. You four will send messages or call, or you'll show up. You know, we'll kick it, whatever. But yeah, but
I bug them.
Yeah, but I mean, and this is no slight or no diss, you know, to like no diss or no slight to anybody else. Everybody else has their own life and everything that they got going on, you know, more power to them, blessing to them, nothing but love to them. But it just, you know, it was a realization. And that's why I appreciate this friendship so much. That's why I appreciate this brotherhood so much. You, Mig, and Milk and all that. And that's what I was telling my wife. It's like, I was telling her, like, when one of us had to go to the bathroom, right away, somebody goes, all right, I'm going to go with them. Like, everybody had each other's back, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody would scope out, we're good, we're in a good spot, like everybody looks out for each other and shit.
We have to be aware of our surroundings.
Yeah, dog. And
especially since we look a certain way. I mean, not that we're that, but we look I get it. We look a certain way.
We stand out, that's for sure. We definitely stand out. But
tall,
yeah,
dark, and handsome.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gift and a curse.
Two out of three ain't bad.
It's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's like, my whole thing was like I was telling my wife, like, you don't gotta worry when I go out. You don't gotta worry who I'm around, because I got people who've been looking out for me. Yep. Like, if the music wasn't here, like, you guys would still be looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like that's what I had to. And she sees it now, and she's like at a more peace with it. And now when things come up, she's like, "Do you want me to go, or you go with the guys?" And I was like, let me talk to them first and see what we got planned, you know, because sometimes one of us can't make it and whatnot. So it's like, I don't want her to always feel like, fuck, I gotta find a babysitter, you know. So she's starting to realize that, and she, I can see it in her face, like, she's more content. I know I feel good when I'm with you guys. Like, it's all love, like I said, because I know it's been deeper than music, you know. So.
Well, shit, we started a podcast. Well, with your help, we're starting a podcast.
We're gonna start a podcast. Like I said, I got to get two more mics.
We're starting a podcast. We're not. It's not. We're gonna.
Yeah, we
started a podcast. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rhino, and I'm a podcaster.
Yeah.
His name is The Franchise, and he's a podcaster.
You got that right.
So now I got two jobs.
Rhino the podcaster. Orale. Security guard on deck. It's funny, dude. Every time I introduce you to people at the shows and all that, it's my security guard. But they'd always tell them, hey, if you guys need a discount, just when you DM him, tell him franchise discount.
Franchise discount.
I fucking start pimping you out. I start pimping you out.
Hey, if you're gonna make me money, I'll do it, baby.
Tell him Team Franchise sent you guys, and he'll give you a discount.
Yep.
You know, I'll tell you, it works every time. Everybody fucking like.
So how'd you know you had the ability to rap?
Oh man, I did, and I just like doing it, man. I fucking, like I said, from poetry back then, I would write over not like instrumentals, but like when a song would be on the radio, a rap song or whatever, I would hear it on the radio, and I'm like, man, this song hits. I like this song, so I would go and just start writing my own verse over that person's verse, because I used to tell myself I think I can do it a little bit better. So I would start doing that, and then eventually I came across the instrumentals to those songs. I did my own remixes, and then there was a long time where I just did nothing. I had like notebooks full of just verses and hooks and just all types of shit that I was writing.
Here's a little side note, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if he hates this or not. I always tell him when songs are good and songs suck.
No. You got to be constructive with your criticism, man. And when you keep it real, it just makes me appreciate it more.
Even though I can't rap, but I tell him that.
Man, you're the security guard. You protect our lives, big dog.
Security, baby.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Look at those guns. You can say whatever you want, big dog.
And I have been working out, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You might rip that shirt, big dog. Take it easy. Shit.
No, I have been working out.
But yeah, so I fucking
It takes a while to be this sexy. I mean, I don't just wake up like this.
I can't co-sign that part, but I refuse
And
to call
baby.
I refuse to call
another
another grown man sexy, but I can't co-sign that.
Hey,
You're
my bad.
you scared yourself. You're all alone on that one.
I forgot we were recording.
But yeah, so it was just making my own verses and writing books, and then my own fault was when I was like, you know what, I think I should try recording, trying to find somebody who could record, and then waiting on them to help me make it happen, and just never did. I had one homeboy, shout out my homeboy John. He recorded a couple tracks for me. He helped me out and put out I think a song or two, because he was into music productions. He ended up joining the Air Force, but he did music production, and he really helped me like get on the mic at first and all that. So he was very instrumental too on helping me believe in myself, because until then I didn't hear myself on like recording it, and then he really like showed me, and I was like, I can do this. I like doing it. I think I sound decent, and then I started doing it myself, and I've said it in other podcasts, but my first studio setup, it was my phone, and it was the earphones with the mic in it, the white one.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I used to have to rap into my phone, but hold the mic like this. And then the software that I had, though.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the earpieces had wires before.
You know what I'm saying? It was never just Bluetooth. But the software that I had to record, it wouldn't let me, like, let's say I rapped 30 seconds in, and then I forgot my lyrics. I couldn't stop it and pick up at the 30-second mark. It was you recorded all in one shot. So I had to record, and I put them all on SoundCloud, a bunch of them where I was just rapping into the thing like that, one shot through. Verse, hook, all that shit. But once I realized, okay, I'm like pushing for this, I can do this, I want to do this, and it just built up more and more, And then once I started hitting these stages and different events, and it's like I see the reception of people and then other artists, and it's funny, like on social media, a lot of the artists won't show too much love, and like some of them will, but not like too much. But when they see me on stage and I hop off stage, they're the first ones that walk up. Oh man, this is that, and right away they want to work with you. They want to start collabing, and they want to go to your next shows and all that. So I don't know. Maybe my looks are a little bit deceiving. They don't think I'm a rap how I rap, or my shit ain't gonna sound how it sounds. But once I do my thing on stage, I always pick up more people, more artists, more followers. So it's like that always like. What's the word? Confirms or gives confirmation, validation that I should be doing this, because I want to do it.
Yes,
I love doing it.
I'm more than just a pretty face.
Yeah,
I have a brain.
Can't co-sign his looks, but he has a big brain. He has that big rhinoceros brain. But but yeah, man. So it's like once I get that validation, where like it's these other artists who are really like fucking with me heavy afterwards. It's like, okay, I'm validated. I got to keep doing this, Yeah, that's how it all started. And like I said, I never knew. Back to your question, I never like thought I could. I just knew I wanted to. And after every show, every performance, every album, every whatever, it's like I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to do more.
That's cool, bro. That's cool.
But let's shift gears to you working out, man. let's shift gears to you getting your health in check. You dropping this weight, putting on some muscle. What's going on, big dog?
You notice?
From
Just want to live, baby.
from how I met you to where you're at now, man, you dropped some weight, big dog. You've dropped some weight. But like
I just
like
want to be there
what's,
I just want to be there for my little girl, bro. That's all.
I was gonna say what's the
I'm not
driving
doing that
force?
I'm not doing that for looks. I don't care about how my body looks. I ain't doing it for being sex. Nah. I'm just doing it for I want to be my daughter's life, bro.
Yeah. No, I respect that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Everything's for the babies. Once you have kids, you know, man. Once you have kids, everything changes, man. Dude, it could be the stupidest things. It can be the littlest things. I will go get food, and it's like, man, did my babies eat? My baby's gonna want some, and it's like everything has to be done for them, you know.
Like I told her a couple of days ago, I'm gonna come and do a podcast. We're gonna start doing a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Oh my God, Dad, you're gonna be YouTube famous." I'm like, I don't know about being YouTube famous. I just just want to do a podcast. We're doing a podcast. I mean, it's a hobby.
Yeah, absolutely. Just step out of the norm, and like you said, if you've always thought of like radio hosting and things like that, like this could be an avenue for you too, you know.
Yeah.
I can even we can even, if you wanted to try your own like solo podcast, we can do a setup here for you. Like we can get you your own backdrop and stuff like that. I can record, edit it for you and all that.
That's cool.
And,
That's
you know,
cool.
I mean, like if you ever choose to go that route, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if what we're doing like this, if you like this, and then
Hits.
once we do in house, not in house, hold my shirt.
Hold my shirt, baby.
Yeah, if you like that and
Don't
you
forget
decide,
about In House Convos.
you know what I'm saying? And let's say like if you decide you want to go a different route and start talking about whatever, you know, and you want to do your own setup, I can record. I can do all this shit for you, dude. You know, you can have your daughter on as a guest,
Oh, bro, she's crazy, bro.
or I can go set up at your house, and you know you can like because you're always cooking, dude. That's one thing I noticed. You always. Dude, you are like a master chef. I've always noticed
I wouldn't
that.
say master chef. I'm sorry, I would
big
not
dog.
say that.
The way I see you
To tell
throw
you the
it
truth,
down.
I started cooking. I'm gonna say 3 years ago. Literally started cooking 3 years ago.
Dude, everything you post, I'm always like, man, I'm not gonna lie. There's times you'll post like that you're cooking for like breakfast or lunchtime, and I'm always looking at my phone like I wonder if an invite's gonna come through. Hey, if you're not busy, you know what I mean? I'm not lying. I'm always like, man, because I'm really weird when it comes to food. If I have food and anybody wants it,
You can't cook or what?
well, I can cook. I can cook.
Okay.
But like, if let's just say I have food, right? Let's say I'm eating right here, and you show up. We're gonna do a podcast, and let's say I haven't eaten for 2 days. This is about to be my first meal. But you're like, hey man, is it cool if I get some? Even though I'm starving, I've always been that way
You're
where it's
gonna
like I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna get.
Yeah. You have to, bro.
Take it. So it's like when I see people like post food and shit, I'm always like, man, I want to ask, hey, can I get food? But then I'm like, I don't want to bug them because I don't know what they went through. You know what I'm saying?
Close mouths don't get fed, baby.
Well, like I said, when I see you
Close mouths.
everything you're cooking,
Closed mouths don't get fed, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, and was it squeaky wheels get the oil? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I see you can cook. You can cook.
I know how to put things together. I'm not saying I'm the greatest cook.
I think drop a comment, drop a steak emoji or a hamburger emoji or something, or a chicken emoji. If you want to see my homeboy have his own cooking show or cooking
You guys
podcast,
don't want to see
where
cooking show.
we go to his setup and he's grilling for you guys, and just we can chop it up about whatever. It can be a Rhino Food Network
This
podcast.
dude is making it
You know
sound
what I'm
like
saying?
I'm a master chef. I'm not a master chef, bro.
I think he sold himself short. I think you can grill up. Cook
I just
up.
won't starve to death. That's why.
And, hey, it's cheaper nowadays too to cook too. So
I literally learned how to cook 3 years ago, bro.
what started it?
What started it, my girl, my wife.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was working Saturdays, was working weekends.
So you had the whole day to think of recipes and shit.
So I had to learn how to fry an egg or scramble some eggs for my daughter, bro. I can't give her cereal all day
Shut
long.
up. You didn't know how to scramble
Serious,
eggs?
bro. Serious,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
When I said I just learned, okay, here's the thing. It's not that I didn't know how to cook, because I've always known how to grill. I know how to do stuff on a grill.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I guess I was scared of the stove.
Well, you know what? It can be intimidating, man. I'm not gonna lie. There's times
Like you could put me on a grill and I could make hella food, bro. Back then, you put me on a stove, I'm lost.
really.
I'm lost.
No,
But-
but like it can be intimidating though. The thought of fucking up everybody's meal because you're trying to add the ingredient, do this and that, like it can be intimidating for a grill. Like you got to season and shit, but it's easier to not mess it up. You know what I'm saying? You still got to watch the temperature. You still got to watch how you cook it. If it's directly over flame, if you know the fat's gonna spark the flame up and start burning shit. If you can't cross contaminate your shit. Like there's different things, and I get that 100%. But like cooking on the stove or even like trying to bake something, like that's just intimidating.
Yeah.
When I see wifey get down, I'm like, just like, I don't know, take a video of all the steps and then I'll figure it out after.
So that's how I started it. That's how it started, bro. My wife started working weekends, and I had to learn how to start cooking.
Do you remember like your first real meal where you're like, man, I can do this, and you made?
I made scrambled eggs with O'Brien potatoes and biscuits.
That's when you had a realization that you can cook, was when you did the scrambled eggs.
Realization I learned how to make a meal.
You said O'Brien potatoes? You didn't even cut your own potatoes?
O'Brien potatoes.
The ones
bro.
that come like pre-mixed in a
Yeah,
bag?
yeah.
So you didn't even cut your own potatoes?
Nah. Come on, bro.
Rhino.
Baby steps here.
man.
Baby steps, bro.
If you
We
say
don't-
you cook waffles and you use the Eggo and a toaster, I'm going to be very upset, big time.
Bro, come on. We don't all start walking. We got to learn how to crawl first. Baby
Dude,
steps,
that's
baby.
funny. Okay, so, excuse me. Okay, so let's fast forward. Eggs, potatoes, and a biscuit.
And biscuits.
And what's like the latest thing you just made where it's like, damn, this is
The
fire.
last thing the last thing I actually cooked. Ooh, jerk chicken, Jamaican food.
Yeah? Damn.
You seen it?
Damn. Of course I seen it. I just didn't know that was the last one. Okay.
What is the last? Well,
Well,
the
like,
last.
I'm sure you made other things, but like
I've
I'm
made
talking about
wings.
Yeah.
The last wow.
where you tried something. Try something new, I guess.
Yeah, the Jamaican food.
Okay, dude, I respect that a lot, dude. I respect that a lot. I like when it comes to like spices and stuff because of the kids. I get real like apprehensive or nervous. So like for us, like we'll have like enchiladas. Wifey will make enchiladas or other Mexican food, but like the spice is very mild. We gotta buy like our sauce and shit on the side for a little bit more of a kick, just because it's. The babies, even though my kids, they look like I can't eat hot Cheetos. I think hot Cheetos, at least the ones I always eat, are fucking hot. My kids will eat them, no problem. But to me, I'm like, this shit's spicy. How do you guys eat this shit? But,
Shout out to my abuelita. She used to put the jalapeno juice on our food, bro.
Oh,
when we was
shit.
like 4 or 5 years old.
Dude, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Like, I'm trying to think like when you get like a pastrami or whatever, and they give you like the green chili, and you get the juice, like or In and Out the chilies. You get the juice. Yeah, I can do that too.
I do the
But,
chopped the chilies.
I don't know about how. I mean, I guess I've chopped jalapenos and put them in some eggs, like scrambled eggs.
Jalapenos. So you're not big in fat. You're not big on spicy food.
Not too much. Not too much, and only because growing up, when they would make spicy food at the house, like it was a spice where you would eat it and you would start sweating, or like a part of your mouth would go numb, or like the next day when you poop it out, you had to wipe your ass and it hurt, like it was hot, like it was like that life changing like heat. So growing up, I was like, there's no way, there's no way. Like for me, if you can't tell, I like to enjoy food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I love my food. So if I can't enjoy it, it's like to me, I'm like, what's the point? What is the point? What am I doing? You know? So that I won't overpower it with spice. I'll drop in as much as I need, but I will never like overpower it. And then especially since I stopped drinking years back,
Yeah.
food is tasted so much better. I
Okay.
noticed that for sure. And then now when I get high, like food tastes good. It's usually like when I get high, I love pizza and sweets. If I smoke the right amount, like pizza or like chocolate cake or candy, I'm like fuck, all day with it, all day. I'll just eat that shit all day. But since I stopped drinking, like seasoning, like steaks, you know, makes a difference. Barbecue chicken makes a difference. You know, pastas and shit. Everything just tastes so much better. Even breakfast, dude. Like I when I first started going sober, like I like really enjoyed breakfast, and I really enjoyed like cups of coffee and shit like that.
And it's cool because it's eat like this is how I learned, bro. If I'm thinking of a recipe, I'll just go to like Instagram or YouTube,
Mhm.
type in the recipe, and they have little reels and they show you how to do it. And that's how I do it.
Okay. Has there been anything that you tried where you kind of like fucked it up? Like, you know what?
Everything you learn by trial and error, bro.
Yeah.
You learn by you're not gonna be the best cook, bro. You're not. I'm sorry.
Has there ever been a moment where you told your wife and your kid, "I'm gonna make this," and you start making it, you finish, and you taste it before serving to them, and you're like, you know what? I think we're gonna go to McDonald's.
No, we still
Never
eat it. I made it already. Might as well eat it, bro.
Nothing goes to waste, though.
It don't go to waste, baby.
No, for me, like I think I would feel bad or embarrassed. Like there's been times, okay. There's been times where I'll buy like steak or asada or something, right? Something easy, throw it on the grill, and then I start getting distracted. I start doing something in my garage, picking this up, fixing this, doing that, whatever.
And the burns.
By the time you know it, I go back to it and it's on fire, so I like overcook it, or I'll go to like season it, and I'll fucking like, you know how on some of the seasonings it has like a plastic cap over with the holes in it. I don't know if somebody fucked with the last one and messed with it to get more seasoning
And it
faster
all fell
or
out.
what. So I'll go to grab it, and I'll like pinch a little bit, and so it's like I've over seasoned some shit or I burnt it to the point where like I'll finish up and I'll put it inside, and like usually after I'm done like barbecuing meat and hot dogs, anything like that, I always put it in the microwave. That way it stays kind of heated.
That's
and whatnot.
happened to me a couple of times.
So and I'll always tell the wife, hey, whenever you guys are ready, there's food right here. Let me know. I'll serve you guys or whatever.
That's happened to me.
There's been times I'll put it in the microwave, and then I'll be like, so what do you guys want from Wendy's or Burger King? I fuck with Burger King heavy.
Burger King is cool.
I love the Whopper. I think that's probably
Their
my favorite
fries are
hamburger.
fire.
Their fries are good, yeah. I think I fuck heavy with their Whopper though.
Oh,
Burger
Whopper's
King,
good.
yeah, Burger King's
Whopper's
fire.
good.
Shout out Burger King. I wish Burger King would be our
Shout out to-
in-house Hold My Shirt podcast sponsor.
Shout out to my dad. He used to buy his Whoppers when they were 99 cents.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 2 for $5 sometimes right now. And still,
Yeah.
sometimes you get a steal,
No,
but
before they used to be 99 cents.
dude, I remember when all these burgers were $1.29 or
Bro.
90 something cents.
I remember the dollar menus, bro.
Yeah, man. Now you see what they call them? They call them value menus. Value my ass.
Yep.
But yeah, dude. There's been times where I'll put the food in the microwave. I just gotta tell them like, all right, I'll order pizza instead. I kind of messed this one up.
The only thing I don't cook, because I don't fuck with it, it's rice. I can't. I don't know. Like it. Like I know it seems simple,
Mhm.
but I can't get
Why
the-
not get a rice cooker?
I have one.
And you still mess that up?
I don't. I can't. I won't make the rice.
Oh, you just won't
bro.
do it. Oh,
I
okay.
just won't do it. The whole process seems complicated.
And let me just clear the air. I'm not calling you out, but like making a statement like you don't use a rice cooker. I think I have 2 of them that I don't use. Wifey does it all, so I can't. I'm not going against you. I'm just saying.
Now we still make the rice on the stove, bro.
Yeah.
We
Wifey.
really don't use a rice. Do we have a rice cooker? I don't think we have a rice cooker.
Now we got 2 of them, but because we do a lot of like white rice, and at times
The steam rice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At times, me and wifey will go heavy on food prep,
Mhm.
and we'll food prep every week for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Wifey more so than me. Like she'll get it down, but when she has to make, Spanish rice or,
Spanish rice,
she
white
made
rice.
some other rice too, dude. I forgot. It was real like cilantro lime rice, I think.
Oh yeah.
Cilantro lime
I know what
rice.
you're talking-
So she still gets, when she has to on the stove, she still gets down, man. She still handles
Yeah, my house still does the rice the old school way.
old
dog.
school way.
Yeah.
Is there any dish that you have not mastered that you're like, I'm gonna get this one day, like this is like your test or your
All of them, bro. All of them. Now, I just like exploring with different dishes. I've made Puerto Rican food. I've made Mexican food.
do you
I made
go,
Puerto Rican. I made a Puerto Rican dish. I've made Mexican dishes. I made a Jamaican dish.
what makes you look up the recipes? Like something you've eaten in the past that you want to try
Yeah.
again, or do you just like do you just kind of like, you know what, I want to try doing for this meal, let's go Chinese, this meal let's go Mexican, or do you just like, I like orange chicken, I'm gonna try orange chicken.
I
Or is it
just see if like I told you, you're watching reels and the recipe pops out. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. As a matter of fact, you can go to my phone right now and go to my Instagram saves, and there's hella recipes, bro, that I haven't made.
It's just all food.
Eventually, I'm gonna make them.
I'm telling you, we should make a show out of that. Cooking with Rhino. You know what I'm saying? Throwing down with Rhino. Rhino's kitchen. Rhino's kitchen sounds dope, dog. That sounds like an actual like a restaurant, dog. Rhino's kitchen.
It's just, I mean, you're gonna mess up. You're learning how to cook. You're gonna mess up. Nobody starts off as an expert.
I want to learn how to make my own pizza dough. I'm sure it's simple. I'm sure it's easy, but like that's one of my goals.
I made a calzone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
How'd it come out? Was it
it
good?
came out pretty good.
Yeah.
It came off fire. Actually,
Yeah.
it's actually pretty easy, bro.
I think I'm gonna have to hire you.
It's actually pretty easy.
I'm gonna have to hire you to make a couple calzones for the family.
It's pretty easy, bro.
But you know what? Our oven fucking sucks, dude. Like it gets hot. It's just they've came and they've looked at it like 3 different times. Like, oh, it works just fine. But it's like, dude, something at 400 degrees shouldn't take an hour to cook. Like this stuff's taking too long.
You guys have an air fryer?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucks with air fryers,
Air fryer?
dog.
That's your go-to for
That's
everything?
my go-to. Like if I don't feel like cooking, fucking throw some wings and some French fries in there.
We started putting bacon in there.
Bacon.
Bacon's
I
fire.
heard you can do everything in there, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I like, you know what though, like I like what did we just put in there? I think it was pizza to make it like more like crispier. Cause I like thin crispy pizza.
Yeah.
I guess it's the New York style. So when we get slices from anywhere, I kind of put it in there to like get a little crunch, a little crispy. That, and then I have this hot honey drizzle. So I'll drizzle my own hot honey over it.
Okay.
That shit's good, dog.
I'll throw my Jamaican patties in there, bro.
What's a Jamaican patty?
Oh, Jamaican patty is, I must say, don't quote me on this, but it's like you heard of empanada?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. It's just a
Like
dough.
pastry?
It's not a pastry. It has meat in there.
Well, no, but like the it's like a pastry dough or no?
No, you know what an empanada is, right?
Yeah,
And
but
I'm not talking about the pan dulce one. Empanada is like a dough
It's like
with
masa dough. Or what?
with like
Okay.
the masa is a dough with meat in it.
Mm-hmm. So that's the same thing with a Jamaican patty.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Yeah.
What kind of meat is it? Is it beef?
Jerk chicken, spicy beef.
And where do you get those at?
Like it. Shout out Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit,
Dollar Tree.
dude. I think
They're good, bro.
I've gotten like
They're
candy
good.
and drinks. I don't think I've ever gotten a Jamaican patty from Dollar Tree.
They're good, bro. I like different food, bro. I've had so much different food.
What do you make with your Jamaican patty?
It's just a patty.
No, but I mean like sides, no sides.
Just no sides.
Because it's like an empanada, you said. So do you eat it like
Just
that?
eat it like that, yeah,
Like a
like a
hot
burrito.
pocket? Okay.
You don't have sides with a burrito. I mean,
I get sides with.
I mean,
everything.
there's people that like having sides with everything.
Rhino. I get sides with everything.
And you see, there's like, to me, it's like if I'm gonna eat tacos, I'm just gonna eat tacos. If I'm gonna eat a burrito, I'm just gonna eat burrito.
Okay, name all food, and I'll tell you the sides I get with them.
Tacos.
I'll get rice and beans.
You see,
Rice
I'll
and
just
beans.
eat the tacos.
But you know what? Like I'll get like even worse with it. I'll take a scoop of rice and the beans and drop it in the taco. I'll take a whole
Nah,
bite.
just me. If I'm gonna eat tacos, that's how I'm gonna eat tacos. I mean, if you're gonna give me rice, I think that's too much food, bro.
Shit, to me it's like that's a warm up. That's the appetizer.
Nah.
No, I'm
What
telling
about burritos?
burrito.
You have a
same
side
thing,
with that?
Rice and beans. Same
I
thing.
just have the
I-
burrito.
If it's a breakfast burrito, then I'll like when I get breakfast burritos and wifey gets the breakfast sandwiches, I'll get us a side of onion rings in the morning. For breakfast, onion rings. So if it, like a burrito, onion rings, or if it's like dinner time, it'll be rice and beans.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Hot dog would be French fries, or I'll get mac and cheese. Chicken,
what
obviously.
about a sandwich?
Like
You have a side with a sandwich?
like a homemade one, or like pastrami
whatever.
or something.
A homemade one. Let's say a homemade one.
Homemade. Most of the time
Chips?
it's chips or like macaroni and like not macaroni salad.
See, I'll just
Pasta,
have
pasta
the
salad,
sandwich.
macaroni salad. Nah, dude, Rhino, I'm heavy on the sides, big
Yeah,
dog.
see, some of y'all fuck
Sides?
it up with the sides.
Okay.
I'm sorry, bro. Y'all killing it.
Sides and sauces, big dog. I am sides and sauces all day,
Oh my god.
all day. Sides and sauces all day,
My daughter has to have her sauces on the side, bro.
dude. It's a. I just
It must be a
enjoy.
millennial thing.
I just enjoy the flavors, like all these flavors. It's like I'm telling you, once I went sober, flavors just stand out.
It
So
must be the millennial thing, bro.
yeah, and then Chinese food, I'll get egg rolls. Chinese food,
Egg rolls are good, bro. I
I'll
like
get egg rolls.
So, yeah.
Like I said, hot dogs, mac and cheese, or like French fries, of course. You know,
I
chili
mean,
cheese
there's
fries.
some like if I'm gonna have a pastrami, like that. Like I said, depends. If I'm making it at home, I'm just gonna make the sandwich.
a sandwich.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like at your house. So if you make a pastrami at your house, it's just a pastrami. You don't make nothing else.
Strong. Yeah, just a sandwich.
Nah, I can't do that. Like, shit, even like if I have like a bowl of cereal in the morning, I gotta have a piece of bun or something.
And you see this? The bowl of cereal, bro.
Nah, I'm telling you, like it's sides and sauces, big dog. Sides and sauces
That's crazy.
all day. Dipping sauces, whatever. Hamburgers, fries, chips, onion rings, fucking spaghetti. Gotta have the garlic toast or garlic bread. If I do like a baked potato with a salad or something on it, I'll get a taco with a side.
Yep.
I'll tell you, dog, sides and sauces all day. Like even like if I go get pizza, I gotta get the breadsticks or the garlic knots or something. You know what I mean? Always that. Sometimes I'll just get like a soda and that'll be the side. But few and far between. For the most part, it's always sides and sauces. And I honestly I think I'm like that though because it's like there's just more than everybody can just eat a little more. You know?
Maybe I'm just simple, dog. I mean, if it comes to, like of course, if we go to like a restaurant or something, if it comes with a side, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But if it don't come with a side, it don't come with a side. I mean, that's how it goes.
Like, you know what I don't like? When I go to these hamburger stands, I get a club sandwich, and it doesn't already come with fries. You have to. There's some places that'll do that where it's like fries are separate. But are you fucking kidding me? I'm not paying $13.95 just for 3 pieces of bread and some of this shit. You better give me some fries. So I'll be honest. Okay, never mind. I'll go find a place that includes fries and a drink for that price.
That's cool. So how long you been in the OC, bro?
Gosh, shit, going on 12 years now, man. I think end of the year will be 12 years.
Before, where were you at?
Inland Empire.
Inland Empire.
Yeah, for a good part of my youth, it was Fontana,
Okay.
and then
Shout out Fontana.
yeah, buddy, and then we went through our financial troubles and lost the house and all that. So I ended up in Rialto, ended up in San Bernardino, ended up in Colton. I don't think I ended up in Red.
Shout out
Bulls.
IE.
Yeah, huge shout out to IE. That is definitely a blessing to be there. A lot of great people out there. A lot of
So
great.
yeah,
memories.
that's so IE at OC, huh?
Yeah, but I was born LA County though. So
That's
for like
crazy.
I think the first couple years of my life, I was Oh, it's
See,
LA
for
County.
me, it's been LA County and San Diego County.
Mm.
Nothing in between.
Man, no, I mean, the IE's cool, man. And it's funny because it's like, you hear people who live in LA or live out here in Orange County, and it's like, what's there to do in the Empire?
Yeah,
And
say
it's
that.
like, well, what the fuck do you do here? It's like, if you're not at the beach every single day, then it doesn't matter. And that's at least my thing. Because in the Inland Empire, everything that I do here, I could do it. I've done it out there. I can do it out there. The only thing that I gotta say is the area we were living in at that time, it was really bad with the job market and
Yeah.
shit like that. So a lot of, like, me and my family, like, we were hurting. So when we all came out this way, like, doors opened up left and right, opportunities popped up left and right, and we've been just ever since leveling up ever since. But as far as like lifestyle, just living, it's like you go to the market out here one day, the next day you got to go put gas, and the next day, I don't know, you take your kids to the library or the park, and the next day you may go to the movie theater, and it's just like the same shit you do here, you do out there. Like I said, unless your everyday thing is, oh, the beach, the beach, the beach, it's kind of like,
Well,
I don't
fool,
see
I
what-
ain't been to the beach in years, homie.
dude, I went once last month for my wife's birthday, and then before that, I can't even tell you when. It's probably the year before. I've been out here 12 years, and I can honestly say I don't think I've been to the beach at least once each year. It's just, to me, I'd rather go swimming in a pool. I don't like the sand, but my kids love the beach. My wife likes the beach, so it's like I'll forever go for
The
them.
last beach I went wasn't even in California, bro.
Would you
It
go?
was in Mexico.
Oh, shit. You're partying hard out there, huh? Cancun or what?
Puerto Peñasco.
Oh, shit. I thought it was going to be, what was that place? Popeyes
Puerto-
and beers or something like that?
Puerto Peñasco, Sonora.
Did you take your shirt off?
Shout out Sonora.
Did you take your shirt off?
I always take my shirt off, dog.
do
I ain't
something
scared.
strange. Do something strange for a little piece of change up there.
The
Or?
strangers and stays make you holler for $1.
Damn. Did you let that vato come around and put the shot in your mouth and shake your head?
I've done that. But that's a TJ.
That's what's up. Hey man, you gotta enjoy yourself. Big
Yeah,
dog.
that's the last beach I went. Actually, my daughter was like 3 years old.
Dude, that's what my grandpa always told me. You gotta live every day like it's your last. You gotta enjoy things. You gotta make moments.
Experience things.
Yeah,
Don't be
man.
embarrassed, bro. It's
Yeah.
by your image. Fuck all that, bro.
Yeah, just live, man. No regrets, man.
You
Just
know
have
what
a good
I've
time.
noticed? Now that I'm older, bro, I have more fun. Now that I'm older, when I go out, than when I used to go out when I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because when you're young, you're worried about your image. You're worried
Yeah, that's
about
true.
things popping off. You're worried about this. You're worried
People
about
looking for
that.
trouble and shit.
Now you're older, you don't care, bro. You don't
It's funny.
care.
I agree 100%. I feel like because I was raised by my grandpa, I got like an old soul. Because I've always been like that. Like the way you see me like this, I'll go walk the mall like this.
Yep.
Where people like they'll tell me, you go to the mall and slides, and why the fuck not? Like, I don't care what you guys think, you know. Like, I'm trying to be my whole thing, especially as I get older now, is comfort. I just want comfort in everything.
Yeah.
If that means that, like I told my wife, if I gotta drive a minivan, I'll be
I
that.
mean, don't
dad.
get me
I
wrong.
don't care.
I like to get geared up. I like that. I mean,
Well, I mean,
But-
show out when it's appropriate.
show out. I like to show out, but I mean, if you ain't comfortable, you ain't comfortable, bro.
Be honest with me. If you still had hair,
If I had hair, wow.
if you had hair,
What kind of hair?
would you have an Edgar haircut?
Hell no. Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no, bro.
What?
Hell fucking no, dog.
You-
And
you-
I've had cornrows though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What age did you start losing, or what age did you just say fuck it? Because I met you had hair. When I
Yeah.
met you, you had hair.
Yeah. I started shaving my head literally 7 years ago.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Put it like this: my daughter
Doesn't
never
look-
see me
yeah.
with hair.
It's funny. My son, he sees old pictures of me when I used to have my head shaved.
Yeah.
I never went all the way down like that. I had like a number 1 on top,
Yeah.
a little fade, like I kept it real clean. When everything happened last year and I left, I was already going out to Oklahoma. I already had it planned. I already had it scheduled to go out there and perform for the Cannabis Festival. Shout out Sheldon Cooper and the whole All Access team and the Cannabis Music Awards Fest.
Shout out cannabis.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude. When I went out there, the weather was already be hot, and I told my wife, man, fuck it. I was like, I'm just gonna shave my head. I don't care about combing my hair right now. I need start fresh, start brand new. So I went. I took it down. Even my barber, he was like, "Big dog, are you sure?" I was like, seriously, man, cut it off. He goes, hey, palabra, you sure? I was like, dude, take it off. I was like,
They tell you the same thing when you have long hair and you go cut your hair.
What do you mean?
Because I've had long hair before.
Oh, yeah.
Like long hair, like up to here, to my shoulder.
Yeah, he just.
But you couldn't tell because I have naturally curly hair.
So when it got wet, though, it was.
Actually, it bunches up like this, so it looks like a big fro.
Yeah, the afro.
Yeah, because it's so curly.
Because you're Puerto Rican.
If I straighten it out.
Right? Because you're Puerto Rican?
Huh?
Because you're Puerto Rican?
I ain't Puerto Rican, but shout out Puerto Ricans.
Huge.
I'll fuck with them hard.
My homeboy, the one I told you who really helped me get on John, the one who joined the Air Force, they're Puerto Rican, man. Him, his whole
best
family.
friend.
Yeah, him, his whole family, his brother's going to come on the podcast.
Shout out.
So shout out John, Aramis, shout out Charlene, shout out that whole family, man.
Shout out Arroz con Gandules.
That whole family is a bunch of real ones, man. I love you guys, and if you guys end up seeing this, shout out all you guys. Much love, much blessings to you guys. But yeah, man. When I cut my hair, my son had a meltdown.
Yeah.
He had he cried.
Shit, the first time I trimmed my beard to like a number 1, bro. My daughter went crying to my wife talking about there's a man in our room.
What? She didn't recognize you that much?
She didn't recognize. I've always had a beard since she was born.
Damn. Isn't it crazy how the kids like react to that? Like for us, it's like, man, it's a little bit lighter. It's not as much to keep up right now. Like it's cool. And then for them, it's like the whole identity just changed, and they don't know how to handle or respond to it. That's how my son was. He started having a breakdown and crying, and so now when I tell him I'm gonna get a haircut, every time, you're not gonna cut it off, right, Daddy? No, Poppy, I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna trim it a little bit, but not cut it off.
I tell my daughter, I feel like shaving off my beard. Don't do it, Dad. Don't do it.
When's the last time you had everything shaved off?
Probably 7 years ago.
7, okay. I think
At least 7 years ago.
I think the last time, because I used to have just the baby beard.
But I've had this.
I can't grow a full beard. Like you got a really like good looking beard. No diddy, pause, whatever the kids say. Like I can't.
Nah, we don't say that here, bro. Fuck that shit.
I can't grow that. Mine's patchy. It doesn't grow right. So for the longest time, I just had the little baby thing right here, and I would shave everything else. And then one day, I just got like tired of having to shave. I was like, man, I don't care anymore. And it just came in, and I was like, I'll make it work. Fuck it. And ever since then, it's probably been like 15 years where I don't care. I'll take it down. I'll trim it down and clean it up.
I've had from fades to long hair to 2 braids like Samoan cats. Cornrows.
Yeah.
All that shit, bro.
Damn, big dog. You guys see some pictures.
Shout out to my sister.
Huge shout out to the family.
She used to do my 2 braids.
Huge shout out to the family. Huge shout out. We got to get some pictures, man. If you got any old school pictures, bring them up, man. Let me know.
I think I do, bro, because
if you can send them to me before I can edit this and shoot it out.
Right
now at this time, they'll pop up all over the screen.
To tell you the truth, I lost a lot of my pictures, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
To water damage. We had a storage at our first spot, and we got water damage. Ruined all our pictures. Ruined all my girls' yearbooks.
When that happens, is that place liable for all that, or
no? Unless you have renter's insurance.
You have to have renter's insurance for a storage
water
unit.
Damage.
But for a storage unit?
No. It was our storage unit in the place we lived.
Oh, okay. I thought you went to like
water damage, bro.
I thought you went to a storage facility.
Nah,
people get their own like.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, I thought you went there. I was like, How do you have to? Okay.
You know how you have a storage unit, like let's say in
Yeah.
your garage, and water damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, big dog. No, you know what's what? Like for me, I don't keep like old pictures. Like I don't get attached. Like I don't have sentiment. I don't have sentimental value to things, and I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. But like,
You know what's funny? I used to think I wasn't like that, bro.
mhm.
And recently, my my Google Photos was telling me, "Hey, you're running out of storage, right?" I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna go back and delete some pictures."
Mhm.
Bro, I was like, "No, not this one. No, not this one. No, not this one." They're silly pictures, bro. They're not.
Mhm.
But I mean, at that time, there were
Yeah.
there were moments for you, bro.
Like okay. For
I
me,
guess I
like
get
my
that.
kids.
I get that from my mom because my mom's. I'm trying to get pictures from her, bro. What? She'll go, man. I'll give you money before I give you pictures.
That's no. It's like for me, like I have a flash drive. I just plug it into my phone. I can slide it over, and then all the pictures,
Man,
whatever I
you're
want.
millennial, bro. You do flash. You guys do stuff like
Yeah,
that. Bro,
I can do that for you though.
I'm an old dude, dog.
I
I'm
can
an
do,
older cat, dog.
I can. I'll buy you the flash drive. I can help you. I can show you how to do it. It's real simple. You better not see no dick pics while I'm helping you though, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you gotta keep the spark going, bro.
This motherfucker. But yeah, this so fucking
Nah, you won't see that.
yeah, like I just lost like I don't know like I've maybe I just the thought of letting something get so close to me where it has that type of like hold where it's like I can't move or whatever. So like I don't hold sentimental value like clothes. People always like hold on to clothes longer than they should. For me, I'm just like, have I worn this in 6 months? Nope, it's gone.
What?
Shoes, same thing. Will I ever wear these again? When's the last time I wore it? No, gone. Pictures. If it's not my kids, like my kids is really the only pictures I'll save.
Yeah.
Flyers for shows that I've been a part of, videos, movies, all this shit. Gone. I don't have sentimental value towards things. Like even like my car, like my car's been through some shit. Like it'll get hit and dinged and whatever. And like a lot of people, oh man, I gotta go get the scuff, out. I gotta go get the dent popped out. This and me, I'm just like, it's A to B, like. Or like my kids, they might drop something in my car, and a lot of people freak out. Oh, that's why you're not supposed to eat in the car. To me, I'm just like, who gives a shit? Like it's to me, I view that like I said, I don't know if it's a bad thing, but I just view everything.
It's not a bad thing.
Everything to me is like
it's just
materialistic. If it's
everybody's their own person. See what I'm saying?
if it's anything that has to do with my family though, if it's like my son drew a picture, even if he was just to see if the pen works, like in my head, like I want to save that. But like if it's anything that I'm doing, there's tracks that I've recorded, I've never put out, and I'm like, man, I just delete it. Fuck it. I just don't. I don't hold. For some reason, I've always been like that.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to hold value.
That you're tatted up, bro. What was your first tat?
My very first tat was the cross.
All right.
I know it's a big cross, a big old muscle. You know what I'm saying? Look at that big old muscle, Rhino. Look at that. Sometimes it dances. Look at that. It dances sometimes. First tattoo. Yeah. That's a big cross, huh? That's a big cross, huh? I know that arm's big. That arm's big. Go ahead, Rhino. Tell him again. That's a big cross. Huh? That's a big old cross.
I can't neither confirm nor deny all that.
Drop a comment.
You know what? I'm secure enough in my sexuality to say his arms are pretty big. Bro, okay.
Drop a comment or drop a I don't know if there's like a ink or a pen.
Drop
emoji.
an arm emoji.
Yeah, drop an arm emoji if you think these are some big arms. That's a big cross. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think you can tattoo steel. That's a crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know you can tattoo steel. Isn't that crazy?
Damn.
Yeah, look at that. That's solid right there.
I don't know about the steel part, but okay.
Yeah, man, that was my first one. I wanted a tattoo since I was, 13, 12. When I was hanging out with my uncle, because he does all my tattoos. My uncle's tattooed everything for me, so I've never had a different artist.
Oh,
Always
okay.
been my uncle. So it's like, growing up, seeing him tattoo and shit like that, it's like I always knew I wanted one. And when I was 16, I thought I was gonna be able to get one, and my mom and dad were like, "No, When you're 18, you can do whatever you want. But when you're underage, it's a no. So on my 18th birthday,
You want to go get tatted up?
my
huh?
uncle came to me in the morning, tatted me up, and then I went to school after with a fresh tattoo.
Damn.
Yeah, on my 18th birthday.
That's-
18th birthday.
That's
So I've been getting tattoos for almost 20 years now, man.
Damn.
And it ain't I'm not even close to being done. I still got to get. Fuck, man. I want to get like more of my chest and my stomach done.
That's what I want to do. I want to do my back and my chest, my stomach.
Yeah, man.
I know everybody does the sleeves and stuff, but
Dude, if
I mean,
If
eventually
financially-
I'll do my sleeve, but I'd rather do my chest, my stomach, my back.
if financially
My
I was in a
legs.
better position, I would have had my neck probably done already too.
Shout out to being financially.
You know what I'm
Because I'll be the same. I'm the same thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
When I have the money, I don't got the time to go get tatted.
But then you gotta
When
prioritize.
I have the time, I don't have the money to go get tatted.
That's a vicious cycle, big dog.
Yeah, see what
That's a
I'm saying?
vicious cycle. Yeah, but yeah, you just got to
And especially with
gotta
now
prioritize.
the prices for the tat stuff.
and that's not even including the tip. What are my homeboys? He's about to get his whole back blasted right now. Well, not now, but like this upcoming week.
I heard about. I was watching a reel the other day where a dude said he paid $12,000 for his whole back, bro.
Probably,
I'm
man.
like, damn, bro, you could have
Probably.
took that, put a down payment on a house, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, if I had the finances and like you said, even the time, cause I still got to get this finished up right here. I got to get the back done. I got to get this. You know what I'm saying? I got to get this. I gotta blend it more. I
This
I
dude's
got
kind of, what's the kid say it? He's kind of sus.
I still got to get more done, but it's like the finances, the time, everything factors in. Shit, looks like we're coming up on another hour.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, you know what?
We already passed the hour,
Yeah,
bro.
and it's almost go time. You know what? Let's end it right here, big dog. This is just part 1. We'll have a part 2, 3, 4, 5 up to
Man,
whatever.
we're gonna have so many parts
You know what
before
I'm
y'all gonna get tired of us.
This is just an introduction, really, for my homeboy Rhino. This is just an introduction for my brother to get his feet wet a little bit to see if this is what he likes and wants to keep pursuing with us. Because I would love to have you on this
Love it,
podcast
bro.
with me, big
Love
dog.
it. Let's do
Especially
it.
since we know so much about like fights and shit. Like we can do a combat chit chat together. We can talk fights coming up and shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love it, bro. I could
Yeah.
talk about anything, bro.
So you guys get used to this, man. Please get used to it. What I want you to do, my brother, is shout out your Instagram, because once we start taking this off,
Wow. I didn't even remember my Instagram.
once I would say I'd look, but we're using my phone.
Okay, I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Because once we take off, like I want people to be able to DM you too, and if your homies or your people want to be a guest or something, you know what I'm saying? Like I want that to build. I want you. I
My
want to help.
Instagram.
Yeah, I want to help build your brand, because we can get you going. Dude, imagine we have one of these, right? And then we have a Rhino logo.
With a Rhino.
We have a 213 Rome logo. We have Milkman. You know what I'm saying? Like we can make something. So
My Instagram is the real underscore Cali Chris 80.
one more time.
The real underscore Cali Chris 80.
So I'll be sure to blast that out. I'll be sure to post that and everything. But yeah, please give my homeboy a follow. Please show my homeboy some
No
love.
hackers, please.
No hackers. No dick
bullshit, no
pics to
dumb
the
shit.
DMs. Yeah.
You
No
know.
internet gangbanging. None of that shit. My
None of
homeboy's
that
a good man with a
shit.
great heart. But if you want to talk boxing or sports, hit up my homeboy. If you want to talk religion or beliefs, we didn't even get into the early
We haven't even got it.
civilization.
We barely
Scratch the surface.
scratched
you know?
the surface, bro.
But if you want to get into any kind of discussion or talk, and if you do already follow my homeboy and you're going to see this off of his page, and you want to maybe come on and talk, slide into the DMs with my homeboy and we can set something up for sure. We welcome everybody, all walks of life, all values, all beliefs. There's no filters here.
No
There's no
judgment.
agenda, no judgment. This is just for
No
us to talk.
hate.
And this literally happens on my driveway at my own house. That's why this is called In House Convos. You're at my house, but this is family love. My homeboy Rhino, this is
at
his
his
house.
house.
You know what I'm saying? So please follow my homeboy on his Instagram. Please follow me, Marc _ that guy. Just type in Marc the franchise. Please follow this page, In House Convos. We're also on TikTok as well, so my homeboys will be popping up on TikTok as well. You'll be under the In House Convo.
Right,
Yeah.
cool.
We'll see if we can get them to do some dances or something.
Yeah. What?
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications.
Don't forget, listen to Marc the Franchise on Spotify, Apple
Bump
Music.
Bump that shit.
It's even on Amazon Music.
Bump it. Anywhere you can stream music from, I'm there. I promise you that. So stream it everywhere. On every social media, every streaming platform, I am Marc the Franchise. Again, this is my homeboy, my brother, the legend, the street legend,
I don't know
the
about
urban
the
legend, the man, the
I don't know
myth
about that.
right here. This is my brother right here, though. My homeboy, my personal security guard. If you need a
Personal
discount,
security.
just hit him up in his DMs. And if you need a security job done right, just tell him you want the team franchise discount, and he'll hook
charge
you up.
double if you say that.
But my friends, my family, supporters, everybody watching, this has been another episode of In House Convos. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please continue to support the channel and spread the love. And we will definitely see you guys on the next one. My homeboy, we are out.